What is going on, nerds? Today I'm playing a tournament with a $200 prize pool, playing Charizard. It's kind of a pretty traditional list Charizard. I guess it doesn't have Dusknoir, it's more based on Tord's Charizard list from the World Championship. Has Evolution TM to set up Rabsca and Bibarel, which allows me to beat Dragapult and set up under Budew. And overall, pretty simple list, but definitely good to play a simple list that I know well. So that will be great. And the tournament will start any second now. It will be interesting to see how the bracket... It's actually double elimination, so... yeah. I think they might take a sec to figure out how the bracket will work. We'll give some time... Oh, I guess they might be actually waiting a sec to see if the tournament fills up. LOL, it's 12 for me right now. Oh yeah, you're probably at EUIC, European. Yeah, it is the weekend of EUIC. Makes sense. Let's see, how many registrations? Is it filled? Because I'm definitely in. It looks like they're trying to give time for people to check in if they want to see if it fills up. Interesting. I'm surprised that they're not immediately starting it, but I guess some people just didn't submit. It's crazy how there's 81 registrations, and yet only 30, and only 26 people checked in. I can actually yeah, it's crazy how few people checked in. So out of 80 people, there's still less than 32 that actually showed up, which is also surprising considering it's a cash tournament. But I guess that's how it is. Yeah, I don't know how they could set it up as a bracket when there's so many people not registering. I'm actually shocked that it didn't fill up because it was going to be like a double elimination bracket. Wow. The tournament should start any second. Low-key Drago's BDIF right now. It does still seem really good. 29 have checked in now. Okay. Looks like multiple people are getting checked in. I think maybe he should, the owner of the tournament should ping a lot of people on Discord. I am shocked that a cash tournament is not filling up. Just don't hit Budew, cope. I mean, but is Drago really that bad into Budew? I guess the Botatomic should talk about that. So, Drago into Budew. They go first. They attach from hand. They get a single energy switch off a Teal Mask. You go Budew. They evolve the Drago, attach from hand, and now they have an attack. Squawkabilly seems to make it really easy to just not care about Budew as Regidrago. I really think Regidrago is underrated. So, it is very interesting. But yeah, Drago still seems like it might be BDIF. Gosh. Probably I'll put a timestamp when the tournament actually starts. I was expecting it to start. But apparently 80 people, still not 32, because so many people just decided not. 32 check-ins! Okay, we're beginning. Alright, 32 check-ins. I'm like, are you ready, kids? Aye, aye, Captain. Let's do this. Let's win it all. Cool. But it allows the opponent to make a really strong board state while you do nothing for a little bit. Yeah, I feel like Drago isn't necessarily going to be doing nothing, though. I feel like Drago still... There we go, round one. Okay. They didn't set up the timer. Okay. Sure. I am fighting against... Cloth? One... Wait. Why does he only play one Cloth and Cloth? It is Cloth, but he only plays one. That's strange to me. Also, it looks like there's no timer. Interesting. I was told there would be 50 minutes. Anyway, round one. Is my opponent going to even pretend that I exist and accept my request? Because he's basically not speaking. But we'll see if he's actually here. Maybe he is. Or maybe he's not. I'm surprised they did not set up a check-in. Alright. Wow. Crazy how long it took. Is my opponent going to, like, accept my friend request? I think I can give him, like, a few minutes, but if he won't accept it, then I just can't really play the match. There we go, he accepted. Okay, great. Well, if there's no timers, do I, like, I don't know if I'm allowed to turn off timers with the new setting. There are no timers on the tournament, so does turning off turn time fine? I don't know. I guess I was expecting there to be a turn timer. They announced there would be, but yeah. Yeah, it won't let there be a timer for double elimination. Let's see if my opponent will select my challenge. I think the people who are running this tournament, it's their first time using the tournament software, so it's just confusing. Did he send me a challenge at the same time? Ah! I think he did. I gotta restart, because I see that little blue bubble, but I don't see the challenge, because live is still glitched. Okay. Finally, maybe I can actually get into the match. Okay. And where is this? Okay, he sent challenge. And cool. Now we can actually play. Yay. But the Buddy's art with Zerostic was better. I agree. However, first of all, they told me it was going to be best of 3 with a timer, and I feel like a control-based build that's slower is harder best of 3 timed. Specifically because I'm not used to it. Also, on live, the amulet to search out any 3 cards is really tough to use quickly. But this is a... Definitely, I think the Budew version, the Budew Zerostic thing is very good. But I just don't want to do it in the tournament because I'm not as used to it yet. And I can't play it fast enough. The big problem is I can't play it fast enough for best of 3. Whereas this one I've played so much that I can play it fast in best of 3. That was just my biggest worry. But tomorrow I'm going to a League Cup and I will be playing the Amulet Zard. So in-person cup, your Buddy Zard is better? Yeah, my Budew Amulet Zerostic thing is what I'm going to be playing at least the next cup to see if it really is good. Also, I don't know if it's better or if it's just different. After rotation, I think it's better than Terrapagos. I think that's for sure. My opponent did get an early one. It's interesting how my opponent's like playing Claw, right? Oh, why did I go second against Claw, actually? That was a little stupid. And why did I not bench Bidoof? Wait, does he even play Petrarunt, actually? He does. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I messed this up. My opponent could donk me with like a Petrarunt. Thankfully, he most likely won't because somehow I'm kind of lucky. But yeah, I messed it up. I shouldn't have gone second and I should have put more in play. Does he play Carmine? He does. Oh no. Wait, actually, he can't KO my Charmander because he can't fit enough on his bench. Unless he sets up Area 0. Yeah, I screwed this up. I should have benched something else. I could get donked here. Yikes. I mean, most likely I don't, but definitely I messed it up. Nest Ball probably gets the Petrarunt. Wait, no, he can't fit both the Bonnet and the Petrarunt. Terrapagos Zard is trash. I agree. After rotation, a lot of people think it's the best way, but it just seems awful. My opponent's list is pretty bad to me. I don't know. Seems like a very easy win. I should have benched things. I was just kind of trolling, but it's okay. Evo TM here is really strong to set up my bench. Is Pidgeotto or Charmeleon prized? Neither. Great. Do I even set up Charmeleon or do I set up Bibarel, though? I think I go for Bibarel. Poffin, as a tool, I could just send out Defiance Band, especially if Terrapagos takes a single prize. Defiance Band being available is good. Poffin. For Pidgey. Now, he doesn't have really bench damage, so I don't think I need Rellor. Although Rellor is cool because it just kills a Budew, but I don't need that. My own Budew's interesting. I don't hate having my own Budew just as an option, although I also kind of like another Charmander for setup later. I think I'm going to go for the Charmander. Now, the question is, do I catch the Double Turbo or do I E-Search? I think I E-Search because it also thins my deck, which is good along with Evo TM. Now the question is Bibarel or Charmeleon. I think Bibarel is better for long-term setup. So I will go for the Bibarel over the Charmeleon, especially because I have double turbo to attack with Pidgeot anyway, so I have an attacker set up either way. This seems good. Did you not see my last question? No, it did not pop up. Are you going to play Pocket? I've played Pocket before. The stream did not do very well. I think the audience for Live and Pocket are surprisingly different. But yeah, I might play Pocket again at some point. I think Pocket's a little bit boring sometimes. It's not awful, but I get a little bored with Pocket sometimes. But Pocket is still a good game for sure. I think graphically Pocket looks way better than Live. Ooh, I survived. That's kind of crazy, actually. Wait, his buddy's just dying to his own poison, which is also kind of crazy. Although I still think I like kill him with Pidgeot. If I kill him with Pidgeot, it does open up a slot for something. But I mean, Area Zero also does that. I think Pidgeot's still great here. Or I could, I guess I could like quick search for an energy and knock out with Mander. No, I can't, but that's fine. Wait, I just pop him for a Budew, right? Or I can't pop him, but I quick search for a Budew. I hit him and then he dies to poison. And he's item locked. That actually seems insane, right? Because if he just dies to poison, what is he supposed to do? Because he can't even, like, use Fezandipiti if he dies to poison. Which I really like. If he can't use Fezandipiti and he's item locked, that seems insane. Wow. This is a great game one. Of course, my opponent's list isn't the most consistent, but definitely going well. Didn't play it optimally, but who cares? Iono, cool. Let's see if that finds him anything he can use. Yep, likely can. Charmeleon's good. Turo's good. Prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks. Okay, so bonus and ability. Cool. That's right. Okay, that does kill my buddy. That's fine. Totally fine. Do I just set up a Zard? He's not ahead on prizes, so I can't like go for like a weird boss the Twitter play. He can still KO my Pidgeot with like a Terrapago, so I definitely don't want to let him do that. Yeah, I think I just set up Zard here, right? Yeah. Quick search for Zard EX and candy it up. Simple as that. Arven for the Rare Candy. I guess there's also an argument I'd try to set up an Ultra Ball to discard some of the unnecessary things in my hand, although I feel like there are not enough unnecessary things that that's worthwhile. It's all you. I'm from Brazil. Good to see you. Thank you. I'm glad. Zard gonna die. Guardy better for the Guardy X. Don't hit me. I'm a firm believer of Guardy. I think Guardy's good. I don't think it means Zard dies though, because Zard is favored into Guardy. So, oh yeah, GDX, good to see you. Haven't seen you in a little while. Especially with Buddy, it's so flexible. I think Guardy is arguably, it's either Guardy or Dragapult. That's the best deck in format right now. Dragapult is more popular, but that's simply because it's an easier deck to play. But either one could be considered the best deck in the format right now. They're both very good decks right now. Don't forget to like. Thank you, Eclipse. Glad to have an active chat. It's awesome. Candy. This is a crazy setup. I mean, I don't know what my opponent's going to be able to do when I'm this set up. I haven't been this set up in a while. I mean, it is best of 3, so I could still lose game 2 and 3. That's always the thing. What's cool is even if I lose, it is a double elimination bracket tournament. Which also means I'm probably going to be fighting better players as I go on. Because, I mean, I don't know, I wouldn't say my opponent's a bad player. I just don't think his deck list is optimized. So, Hisuian Electrode, okay. That can be a little bit sketchy. The good thing is I'm already just ahead on the prizes. On the prize trade, yeah. So, even if he gets, like, the glass... Wait, actually, does he get Glasses Knockout without Sneasler? Let's see. 300 plus... Yeah, he doesn't even get the Glasses Knockout without Hisuian Sneasler. Which means, in theory, I just Turo my Charizard EX and hit into his Electrode. Which seems... He just... Forest? Okay, Area 0. That also extends my bench. Latios, that makes sense. Cloth. I'm assuming he's attacking with Electrode, but he does need Hatsumi and Sneasler in play for Electrode to kill me. Which, does he does play Sneasler, he just has to find it. Wow, 2 streams on a day apart, so rare. Oof, imagine using these version of your list. Yeah, I know. I could use my cooler version of the list, but I definitely felt like I'm not experienced with it enough, and also it's hard with the time limits live sets for stuff. Just because I'm not fast enough to play on live. But, okay. So, at the current moment, he is not KOing me with Electrode, which means Turo is absolutely insane. Yeah, Turo goes crazy. Floop. Up you go. Oh, Area 0. Interesting. I could have actually... I guess there's nothing. I could have like remove Rellor or something, but it's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. Evolve. Now, I guess the problem here is if I do evolve this one, he's already technically damaged. Also, I probably should have checked how many energy, but I was pretty positive I had an energy in there. Fezandipiti can go down for consistency if I want. But yeah, the problem is he is already damaged, so he's a little bit easier for my opponents to knock out than I'd like. But not that much easier, just slightly easier. I have to get Super Rod if I want to set up another attacker consistently. I think, yeah. Super Rod in. Fire, fire, fire. I guess I don't need 3 whole fires, but it's still fine. This is good because it's consistent. And if I don't need it, I can still just discard it off Area 0, but it's just consistent to have. So you slow playing with that deck like XR does? Bro. Why are you always talking about XR slow playing? Okay, game 2. First or second? Let's see what my opponent says. If my opponent doesn't tell me first or second, what do I do? Because he doesn't really anymore. Please, opponent, this is best of 3. You gotta, like, be responsive. Do I have to call the judge because my opponent's not responsive? Are you just playing on the ladder or you're in a tournament? I'm in a tournament. But my opponent's not responsive. Okay, there we go. He didn't say first or second. Okay, he did. He didn't say. Second, okay. Okay, cool. Round 1 or what? Yeah, this is round 1, but it's best of 3 tournament. Radzard sketchy start. Having double Poffin is good, though. Oh my gosh, he starts his Blood Moon. Although, to be fair, he plays Latios, so it doesn't hurt as much for him as it hurts for me, but that's fine. Charmander. Is Bibarel prized? In fact is. That's lame. But whatever. Pidgey. Well, because Bibarel's prized, do I just get Budew over Bidoof? Arguably just yes. Although finding things off prizes is still good. Could also just Ultra Ball for Lumineon ahead of time. Because I might get item locked. In fact, I think it's likely I get item locked here. So I feel like I do Ultra Ball ahead of time. The thing is, if I do that, like, I lose those. Like, what do I discard? I guess I'm wanting to, like, Evo TM, but now there's also not much to Evo TM, too, because I need energy to Evo TM. So I almost... I end my turn. The good thing is, even if he buddies, you're not doing much. Why does my File Explorer always open like that? That's the luck, Ninja Boy. Thank you. That was the organizer. Glad to have you here. You both are starting bad cards, for sure. Although I don't know his hand. He plays Latios EX, so he has free retreat with that. Whereas I don't really have something like that available. If I didn't prize Bibarel, this would be totally fine, because I can just Ultra Ball away the Charizard and the Energy Search, and find myself a Lumineon, which gets me the ability to use Evo TM easily. But as it stands, it's not particularly easy to use Evo TM, which is fine, but annoying. Lumineon. Arven, okay. Not the organizer? No, it's good. He's chill. I helped him with some things. It's good. Although, to be fair, last time the organizer was in my chat, didn't they, like, I think he, like, he was upset because I think I was talking about that it was how Pokemon's official structure would have been 8 rounds, but it was 7, and I missed Top Cut because the rounds were weird. And I think he was upset when he watched stream. Yeah, I think last time I actually had an organizer get upset at me for talking about the number of rounds being wrong, but whatever. It's fine. I worked it out with him in DMs afterwards anyway. We were good. Budew. Trolley. That's a lot of Pokemon. Goodness, he is probably going to Budew me. Unless he prized Latios, which, if he did, he would have Heavy Balled for it, probably. Although, do you Heavy Ball for Lumineon? He failed Heavy Ball. Okay, so yeah, he definitely has Latios in deck. Is he going to attack or is he going to Budew? Either way, I think I'm fine. Yep, there's a Latios. I'm assuming he's Budewing, although I don't know. Hyper Blower. I'm surprised. If I bring on my own Budew, he can kill me with poison, which is annoying. Actually, no, he can't. He doesn't have Sneasler. Right? He doesn't have Sneasler? Nope. So I can bring on my own Budew safely. And it will actually survive poison. Unless... Oh, actually, you could put Sneasler in play now. Oh, true. It's alright, I think. I'm also dying to poison going out of my turn, which is annoying. Yeah, that was probably not the optimal... Well, I guess it's just because it's free retreat. It seems alright. It just means he's not getting damage on something else I care more about, because if it's a Rise, I retreat it. Unless he gets Sneasler in play. Okay. It does look as if my buddy will be staying alive, unless he does actually have a Sneasler. Which isn't hard, to be fair, so... Oh! I forgot Mochi. Wait, actually, Mochi's good. I'm glad that I chose the Budew. Because if he takes the KO... Oh, I can't Unfair Stamp, actually, because... item lock. Right. I guess it actually would have made sense to Ultra Ball away Unfair Stamp for, like, Lumineon, because item lock means I can't use it anyway. I did not consider that, actually, that I can't use Unfair Stamp on item lock. The good thing is, Poison will kill his own Budew very soon. Very interesting. But yeah, that was probably not optimal way to play it, but it's likely okay. Also, if he like chases like a Charmander or something, it's fine, because the Charmander doesn't die. There's a Sneasler, yep. As expected, he's going to switch cart, which does heal him off. Oh, and he could poison the Latios instead of the Budew. Although then it wouldn't have Mochi activated, but he probably does do that. I'm assuming he poisons the Latios before retreating the Budew so Budew can stay alive? Boss's orders, okay. Interesting. Okay. He is actually gonna do that, which does kill the Budew. Ugh. I think maybe I could have played this early game better, but how many bosses does he play? He plays 3. How many is he down? He's down 2. That's also a good sign. It's not a good sign, it's just being item locked, but... Right, the Buddy's not dying yet, actually, right. And he could switch card again, possibly. Boss's Orders would be good if he didn't have Latios. Which basically means Boss's Orders does nothing. Except, actually, harm me. End turn. In theory, he doesn't have another Boss's Orders available, but who knows. There's a good chance he has a switch card, though. I want to see him break the item lock. Retreats to Cloth, okay. Is he going to unhinge Scissors? Okay. I think he's actually, like, attacking. Which gives me... Oh, he's Ionoing. That's somewhat annoying, but I guess my hand wasn't amazing anyway. Just Stamp, which is effectively Iono anyway. There we go. And now I'm completely set up, basically. So many Pokemon. Yep, that's what Area 0 does. Okay. And now I have the comeback potential that I was missing before. So that's great. Which one do I bring up? Bring up you. Yes. Yeah, I'm good now. Of course, not 100% perfect, but I didn't expect it to be either. You guys get the Pidgeot, I think, yeah. Rare Candy up to you. Question is, do I Arven for Unfair? Technically, I can miss an attack if I do that. Oh, I haven't Quick Search, so I could Quick Search for Double Turbo and still get the attack, actually. Unfair, and I guess Defiance Band. I don't need Defiance Band. But it's kind of cool on the Pidgeot to just hit for slightly more damage or something. I don't hate it. And then Unfair Stamp and see what happens. Very interesting. I did not find everything I was looking for, but I kind of found the minimum of what I needed. I guess I probably have to, like, what, search out Lumineon or something? If I want to attack next turn, because I won't have Zard set up if he kills my Pidgeot. Now, to be fair, killing my Pidgeot might not be easy for him. But if it happens, I'm in a tough position. So I want to be prepared to play around it. Which does probably involve quick searching for this. He will not Iono me, I expect. Defiance Band is actually relevant here. Oh, and I get to discard the Area 0, so that's cool too. Because that forces him to just lose a whole bunch of Pokemon from play. Yay. Definitely the prize trade is scary here. I guess I could try to set up a Radiant Charizard to make the prize trade more in my favor by putting him into a situation where Briar works. I could still lose this, especially if I get, like, Donk Game 3. Alright, let's see what he discards. I don't think he has many great options. Let's see, actually. You and you are obvious. Okay. Big prize. Ultra Ball. That's pretty good. So, let's see, what did he discard? Blustery Wind, discarded this. It doesn't even show what he discarded, actually. He discarded Budew, Squawk, Lumineon, I think. Yeah, Budew, Squawk, Lumineon. That makes sense. I like him not having access to Buddy, though. He had Fezandipiti. That's too bad. Hopefully he didn't find Double Turbo off Fezandipiti, though. If he didn't, I'm fine. He retreats. Okay. He didn't have it. He is going to poison me, as kind of expected. That's fine. And now I just set up Charizard, and I don't even have to put Lumineon in play to do so, which is also good. Now, Electro could kill the Charizard, but it does require a bit of resources. And I can start setting up towards Radzard. Actually, I could Inferno Rain on the Radzard to try and force him to hit into a 2-prizer. Or, oh, yeah. A 1-prizer. Although that's actually a little harder than I thought, especially with the amount of energy I have. Okay. Yeah, never mind. I'm not going for the Radzard immediately. Did I even prize Radzard? Let me check. Oh, I did prize Radzard, or it's in the discard. Did I discard it earlier? Yeah, it's in the discard. I would have to, like, Thorton into play, which is fine. I can do that later. Yay. Infernal to get 2 energy on Zard. I'm not a huge fan that he's able to Fezandipiti now, but that should be manageable. I definitely retreat. I don't Turo. I kind of want to, but I don't think it's worthwhile. And then I just knock out So if he wants to knock me out, he would need the Sneasler. So essentially, he's going to have to find a new Area 0 if he wants to take the KO. Because he has to fit both Sneasler and Electrode on his field in order to KO my Zard. Alternatively, he could find his last boss's orders and use that for a Gust knockout on Pidgeot. With this, it would be like, oh, he'd need Area 0 for that as well, though. I'm back to form after disappointing losing streak in chess. Yeah, sorry about that. Chess is always kind of crazy. Very hard to play. What did he just Ultra Ball for? Lumineon? Interesting. I guess he's gonna get an Area 0 set up. He's already used Forest Stone now. He could get Boss. Does Boss kill this? Let's see. No, it could kill the Charmander. No way he kills the Charmander, right? It doesn't kill the Pidgeot. It damages the Pidgeot, but doesn't kill it. Right? Oh, Mochi, let's see. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 130, 170 with Mochi. Yeah, Mochi's not enough. He's not KOing me, because especially with Double Turbo reducing the damage. My Pidgeot's staying alive. Hopefully get as many wins in PTC. Playing Master Level players now. Oh, that's great. So, definitely fighting Master Level players is a good sign. Because, yeah, the ELO system means you'll always fight players of similar skill. So, a losing streak just probably means that ELO needs to match you up more accurately. And we'll eventually get to that. I definitely retreat to Zard. I feel like it's fine to leave Pidgeot in play. He's out of bosses. He can't gust me anymore, actually. So, I definitely do that. I do probably need to work towards setting up another Zard. Or just setting up a Rad Zard. In fact, setting up Radzard might be the easier one to go for. Do this. But I can also go for setting up regular Zard. They're both options. With good... Actually, this Fire Energy can't go to both Radzard and regular Zard, so it's kind of just choosing between them, but that's fine. Definitely Quick Search. I guess I get I guess I get a Fire Energy, maybe. And it does go on Radzard, although Radzard doesn't kill Blood Moon. So I guess maybe I should keep them. Well, if he kills Zard, I have Quick Search for boss anyway. I don't think he plays Briar. Does he play Briar? Does he play Briar? Let me check his deck list. Because it is open deck list. He does not play Briar, so I don't have to worry about that, so I can just attack. Cool. Had the best game earlier. I saved it. I'm glad. Alright. Bibarel and Charmeleon. And looks like I am winning this best of 3. Which is awesome. So, I think I have checkmate. It's currently my magnum opus against a high-rated opponent. Came out to... Queen's Gambit opening. Nice. I honestly don't know even what the Queen's Gambit as the whole Gambit is, let alone the opening. What's weird, I'm good at chess somewhat. I'm not amazing, but just because I'm good at the mid-game, because the mid-game is the part where it's just like normal strategy. The openings and closing are a lot of things you study, a lot of theory. And I don't know the theory. Alright, I won game 1. Get to move ahead on the graphic. Not graphic, bracket. Yay. Game 1 win. Okay. It is double elimination. But yeah, I'm in theory fighting an even better player next round. I'm playing against a random person for fun now. Because I bet you there's a good bit of time left in the round, and I definitely want to buy that time. Since I finished very fast, I feel like. Okay. Pidgey. We gotta play some time. Best of 3 then. It is best of 3, but I won the best of 3, so that's 2. We gotta play some time chess. Yeah. JDX, ping me on the Discord server at some point if you want to play chess. Definitely. You probably wreck me. I mean, I'm above average, but that's not saying much because the average chess player barely knows how to play chess. So, definitely you probably destroy me. But definitely that could be fun. Oh gosh, attach pass. Oh no. Oh, I wish I could donk him. I can't, but I'll do what I can to disrupt him at least. Let's see, what prize? Is Pidgeotto? That's insanity, actually. Is Pidgey... Pidgey is not in deck. I don't get Defiance Band because I want to draw more, or I could get and attach it, yeah. Good to know Pidgey's not in deck. A floop. Oh, Charmeleon's in hand as well, which makes Evo TM, once again, weaker. But if I empty my hand, I don't like Ultra Balling those, but I do play Pal Pad. Emptying my hand seems fine, actually. I mean, Iono, like, none of these are useful if I'm going to be Bibarelling next turn anyway. The problem is, if he does knock out my Bibarel... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's a weird change in Live's interface. Well, that's annoying. I guess I have no choice now. I was doing this to, like, get a second Charmander in case he gets my only Charmander, but now the issue is he knocks my only Bibarel. And there's nothing I can do about that, so second Charmander it is. Because I did not mean to click that, but Live's interface has changed, and I'm not used to it yet. Evolution. And... nope. And you. There we go. Cool. And your turn. Let's see how this goes. If you're alright. We'll see though. I can empty my hand and then dip for 5. Although I will top decks, I might not be able to. Oh my. Okay. You know, I try to play a match on the ladder, but nothing happens. You know what? You know what? You know what? Let's make ladder more spicy. Let's play the one I'm not playing in the tournament, even though I wish I was. You. The Amulet of Hope build. I'm not playing this in the tournament because Amulet of Hope gives me so little time to search out the cards from it, and I'm not used to that yet. But I can soon. Probably gonna be streaming it more later. Ah, dang it! Stop it! I'm so bad at controlling the computer. Okay. Coin flip. Okay. Heads or tails? My opponent chose heads, while tails never fails, so he actually loses that coin flip. How did that work? Every time I say tails never fails, it fails. Second. Cool. Man, I say cool a lot. Anyway. Buddy, oh, this is a great starting hand. I guess, actually, it's not as good as I thought, because the problem is, I don't know, I can't grab her. So it was good until I realized that I can't both Iono and grab her. If I top deck Arven, this hand's ridiculous, though. Moltres, okay. Makes sense. I don't know if I mentioned this on stream, or if, I'm sure some of you already knew it, but if you notice, they have the Spanish for the 3 numbers of the 3 birds. Arctic, Uno, Zap, Dos, and Mol, Trace, which is pretty cool. And the Fezandipiti is just like, I guess their lines are just a bunch of fun phrases. So Hunky Dory for Monkey Dory, Serendipity for Fezandipiti, and Okie Dokie for Okie Dokie. Honestly, Fezandipiti is the weirdest out of them. Because 2 of them are like phrases, and then one of them is just Serendipity. Oh my gosh, what the... Is this a joke? That's hilarious, actually. I think I'm gonna get donked. I actually kind of... That's actually kind of crazy. Well, the good thing is the next tournament matches up anyway, so... Guess the winner's bracket finished fast. I mean, I'm actually going to concede, because I have to get into the next match, and I think my opponent has a game anyway. Bundle and... What? Does he actually not have donk? He doesn't, I guess. But I'm still going to concede, because I can't keep playing this. Because I have to get into the next tournament match. We've known this since before Gen 1 when the anime aired in Japan with birds. Some people don't. I've told that to some people and they're like, really? I've never known that. It's interesting. But yeah. A lot of people do, a lot of people don't. Seems like half and half. I'm fighting D Basal. He is playing Dragapult. Arven late to the Poke Trivia? Maybe. I mean, I've known that for a long time, but just thought it was fun to say. There's some other probably ones I could think of later, but that one is just relevant to Moltres being on the field. I could talk about the Dragapult plush, where you could buy it to come with a bunch of Dreepies. This is the right deck, right? Yes, it is. Where you could buy a Dragapult plush with 50 Dreepies. Not a joke. It was like a huge Dragapult plush that had room to put the Dreepies in its head because it shoots out Dreepies. But you could buy it with, I think, like 5 Dreepies or something, or like 10 Dreepies, or 50. Which was hilarious, because, I mean, he only really has like 2 Dreepies up there. He's like 4 slots for Dreepies. But if you want, you can have 50 Dreepies. Alright. It also is cool how my opponent has a Dragapult coin while playing Dragapult. Although, I guess I'm actually doing the same thing. I use the Bidoof everything. Like, all my decks have Bidoof sleeves, except my main, which always doesn't. Start with you. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. It's scary no matter what I start with here. Let's see. I guess I have Ultra Ball for Arven for Evo TM stuff. So I don't need to worry too much. Poffin, yep. Nestball. Rotom. Yay! It's charge. Cool. And it's my turn. So, Poffin. Is Evo TM in deck? It is? Okay, it's Charmeleon in deck. No, it's not, but I can get Pidgeotto and Bibarel. So Pidgeotto and Bibarel is definitely what I'd go for, although to get Pidgeotto I have to get a Pidgey in play. I mean, starting with this is actually annoying. At least Bibarel's good no matter what. Although I guess he's likely not Budowing me anyway, so I don't have to worry too much about Charmeleon. Ultra Ball probably gets rid of Boss's Orders and Thorton for the Lumineon. No, I'm going to have to find the Energy Search off the Arven, which is fine. That's manageable. Lumineon. You know, there's an argument that I do stone for another Poffin. I actually like get stoning for another Poffin here. For a variety of reasons. First is I get to evolve to Pidgeotto, obviously. Second is I get another Charmander, because another Charmander seems good with my current setup, because if he were to Gust knock out my only Charmander, which is technically very difficult for him to do, like, I don't think he has it, although he does have an 8-card hand, he gets Rotom. It also just is more consistent board to have Pidgeotto, so I'm fine with doing this. Sure, I lose the access to Force Heal Stone, which technically is consistency, but that's fine. I have, like, Fezandipiti and Bibarel. Most likely it's not an issue. Also, I just like setting up this, because otherwise I would not set up Pidgeotto. And while I don't need it as much right now, I probably need it a lot late game. Pidgeotto. And Bibarel. Alright, now let me check chat. Okay, nothing new. Cool. And that's pretty great hand, because Bibarel to, like, up to 5 cards in hand, and then Fezandipiti to draw 3 more, almost certainly finds me a Rare Candy to go with my Charizard. There's the Dusclops. So, Dusclops allows him to kill Pidgeotto, but not Bibarel. It would allow him to kill... If I only had one Charmander, my one Charmander could die here due to Dusclops. So, definitely very happy that I evolved things up. But yeah, he could technically Dusclops if he wants to kill my Pidgeotto. But I'm not particularly worried about my Pidgeotto dying. It's definitely annoying. But it should be manageable. He is using it. I like how it gives me a prize, though. He actually goes for the Charmander. Interesting, because I don't think he can kill both Charmander. Wait, did he use Arven this turn? Actually, let me check. Oh, technically he has Counter Catcher, he could. If he has Counter Catcher, he can kill both Charmanders. Okay. That's fine, though, right? Yeah, that's fine. Because Pidgeot EX can attack. I did discard Thorton, so I'm most likely not getting that off, but that's okay. Pidgeot EX is an attacker in this deck. So I'm not as worried as maybe I might have originally been. Because Pidgeot EX to hit into his Dragon Ball actually seems really good. Also, the Lumineon seems like a very odd place to put that damage. But I'm fine with it. Bring up you, maybe? I kind of like leaving you for Thorton and a Radzard, but I also don't want to bring up Pidgeot and then miss the Pidgeotto. Or bring up Pidgeotto and then miss the Pidgeot. But I feel like chances I miss Pidgeot are so low that I'm not particularly expecting that to ever happen. So, incisors. Exactly. Oh, wow. That's even better than I expected. I definitely guarantee the Pidgeot, but I almost want to flip the script first. Also, if I find Pal Pad... I actually just realized I did a little oopsie, which I left no room for Charmander. Probably okay. Thornton is in the discard. It's okay. Ultra Ball. Well, I guess I did that. Actually, I could Candy to Pidgeot here. Away. Arven. And Ultra Ball. I think, yeah. For the Pidgeot EX, and I can evolve the bench. Oh, if I evolve the benched one. Oh, this is for a treat. Good. The one time having this Pidgeotto is actually relevant over the other Pidgeotto. And now my whole board is, I mean, not my whole board is staying alive, but my whole board's pretty good position. Quick search for a Fire Energy. Haven't even Arven yet. I could Arven for Pal Pad to get the Thorton set up. Although Thorton, oh yeah, Thorton can help me set up Zardy X actually. So Pal Pad, yep. And Defiance Band's interesting too, although I don't need it right now. Pal Pad in. Thorton and Boss's orders. The Defiance Band, I feel like I hold on to for now. What would I be Thorntoning away? I'd probably be... I guess it depends on where he puts the damage with Pult, actually. So I'm just going to wait. Hit him. Next turn, I have Thornton set up Zardy X, which is huge, because that will KO him. Thornton play is so good. I also love how my board is just zero. I guess there is a liability in Lumineon. But if he chases Lumineon, Radzard's kind of insane. So, I'm not worried about him chasing Lumineon. Also, just don't expect it to happen. Could. Okay, he Ionos me. That's too bad, because my hand was actually very strong. Let's see what I find, though. That's still pretty good, actually. Double Adjustible's annoying. He does Phantom Dive. Let's see where he puts the bench damage. I'm one card off of Thornton play at this point. Bibarel probably can't draw me a card either. Feel like here I go Counter Catcher on like a Duskull, maybe? Yeah, that seems alright. Either that or even go for like some kind of stall strategy, but most likely that. The problem is if he could just win. He actually spreads out the damage, okay? So let's see, what is the optimal play here? Fire Energy is an interesting top deck. Definitely can just help me start setting this guy up. Let me quick search. Let's see. What is the best play this turn? Turo pick up something is an option. Don't know if it's a great option. I don't think anything's a great option. Problem is Dusclops just ruins me here. Collapsed Stadium is interesting. He probably removes his Rotom if I do that. Let's see. Rabsca, I can't set it up. Wait, is Rellor in the discard? Oh, I can't Thornton it anyway. I think I go for Collapsed Stadium. And essentially, This makes it a little harder for his prize trade to board wipe me. Now, he can still do so with, like, a Dusclops, but I'm not quite as worried about it. I guess there's an argument I also try to set up another Pidgeot here. Actually, that might have made sense. Get rid of Lumineon. He also has to get rid of something. And I think I do attach to Radzard. If I attack here, it's scary. And he just kills my Pidgeot and then gives down to 1 prize. It's an argument that I just want to try and stall for a turn. And if I was doing that, I'd probably play this turn suboptimally if that's my plan. Counter catcher. Probably on Dreepy. And yeah, I'm actually retreating this turn, so probably could have played that. I could actually double counter catcher to draw cards off Bibarel as well, which is interesting. Because I just need cards. I have, like, nothing. Very weird. If I KO, he can just win immediately if he gets everything. Which is actually, everything's not much. I think I sacrifice you. And just hope he doesn't have enough. Yeah, I don't know if I played that correctly. Let's see what he does. The good thing is Pidgeotto just has fair free. He needs Vessel, Rare Candy, Dusknoir, Boss to win the game, basically. Or actually, I guess he could also just get Night Stretcher for Dusclops, but still. He needs a lot. He also is down his only Night Stretcher. Does he play Rod? Or he plays 1 Super Rod. Rod is a way to get back like a Dusclops. But yeah, that seems like it's almost impossible that he gets everything he needs, which is good. He passes. Huge. Okay. Now I can start doing actually, like, relevant things. He currently costs 3 energy. Rising Double Turbo still makes him hard to attack with. Setting up another Pidgeot here does seem amazing, though. Because it makes my board a lot more reliable. And now I can start overpowering the Radzard, or I can even go into Pidgeot and knock out. But that does allow for a Fezandipiti attack. I think I'm actually going to wait. Just leave this here, and then end my turn. Now technically, 200 here, 60 here. Does leave this in range of a KO. But if he goes into the Polt, I can Turo the second Pidgeot up. And in theory, that keeps me at least alive for a sec. The question is, can he even get into the Dragapult? He couldn't last turn, which in theory means his hand's kind of dead. Although I don't actually know if that's the case. Actually, retreating into this and attacking is fine, right? Because if he kills this and, like, what, put 6 here? Is that an issue? I guess I could have attacked with the Duskull easily. I didn't, which is maybe okay too. It depends on his hand. It really just depends on how dead his hand is. Boss. Interesting. Okay. He will be being Turoed. Hopefully he does not have game. Please. He would need, what, Dusclops? He'd need Dusclops. That's literally all he needs per game. Okay, he passes. Thank goodness. That's a very interesting pull. How many fire energy are... there's not enough fire energy left in deck, so I will just have to Turo the Fezandipiti. If I Turo with Fezandipiti, I can't Gust, though. Oh, that's actually annoying. He did kind of buy himself a turn. Dang. I mean, I guess I can Turo and I can attack with Pidgeot, which admittedly I should have done last turn. Wow. I cannot believe my hand's so huge and yet so dead. Thornton could set up a Zard if I had less energy around. Turo it is. At least this makes his, like, board wipe on me slightly harder to do. Actually, I don't even think he can board wipe. Oh, he could if he... No, he can't board wipe me this turn because I picked up the Fezandipiti. He could if with Radiant Alakazam, so I'm not going to put Fezandipiti back down because of that. Could set you up. Does lose me in energy. Probably fine now. Blustery Wind, and I will not discard the Stadium. He also just used up a boss's orders, which does mean 1 less Gust option for him. And I bet you that's the only boss he had in hand, especially considering he didn't use it the previous turn. And we're even on prizes, so we can't counter catcher. How many counter catcher do you have? He only plays 1 counter catcher anyway, and it's gone. we can bring up. Let's see. Radiant Alakazam plus no. He doesn't have game this turn. He does not have game this turn. He could cause me problems, but he will not win the game. I think I should have held the energy for the Radzard in hand, actually. Because essentially I could quick search for Night Stretcher and just attach it if he Gust knocks out the Radzard. Now, he does need his only Gust, but still would have technically been smarter. Especially because it can Ultra Ball for Lumineon for that Gust. Oh, he just Ultra Ball away Lumineon. Okay, never mind. That either means he already has the Gust, or that he's just not going for that play. Goodness. He's probably getting a Fezandipiti. Wow. So, he gets that. Fezandipiti, yep. Draw some cards. Let's hope he does not find his one boss orders. Iono. Okay, he's using Iono. Thank goodness. I'm very happy that he's... And that is why I decided to attach the fire ahead of time, even though it might not have been the best way. Or it might have been, I don't know. That's very interesting. I actually really like that. I also like how I can't get Radiant Alakazam in play. Yeah, this seems good in many ways. The Duskull still being just on the bench and available is my biggest worry. But he just Super Rod back. Guess it was just a bunch of Dusk pieces, right? Dusclops, Duskull, Lumineon. Gotcha. Let's see. I think I'm probably just, what, quick searching for Iono? Or I guess I can quick search for Unfair Stamp, actually. I'm surprised I haven't used Unfair Stamp yet. Yeah, that seems good. He's moving damage around. Let's see where he puts a 6. Presumably Bibarel. Right? I mean, I guess he could put a 6 on Pidgeot as well. I feel like he's probably just putting all 6 on Bibarel, though. He puts 6 on Pidgeot. Interesting. That's essentially requiring him to find his last boss's orders if he wants to knock out that thing. Which I'm going to be willing to bet he has trouble finding. Arven's interesting because it just finds me Stamp. It does prevent Thorton play. Kind of like to Thorton the Radzard. Actually, no, I wouldn't want to Thorton the Radzard. I just want to attack with it, so I'll Thorton later, maybe. I could still, yeah, I can Arven for Unfair Stamp. Might as well attach Defiance Band here at this point. Actually, that was the wrong spot, but good thing is Fezandipiti's in play, so most likely it won't matter. Bar extreme circumstances. Not having a basic in play is weird. Fezandipiti, I kind of want to get in play if I can. Of course, Poffin for Mander seems great, but the problem is it does actually make it significantly easier for him to find a game-winning play. If you can just kill Radzard and Mander. Whereas Bibarel's at least a lot harder to kill than the Mander. There we go. So I can Ultra Ball away Charmander and Iono to get myself Fezandipiti. Fezandipiti is, it's more of a liability with Radzam. But that requires a boss's orders rather than just a Dusclops. So he has to, like, get a boss's orders and set up a Dragapult. I definitely need to have a setup thing for an attacker next turn, and this is the best way to do that, so. He has to go down, even though I don't want him to go down. Bosses are interesting. I draw some more cards. Okay. Quick Search probably just gives me the Super Rod ahead of time. Because that's the easiest piece. I guess it does clunk up my deck to have that, though. I could get the Thornton. Because if Iono's me, I most likely find the Super Rod, whereas Super Rod fills my deck with more energy. Which is actually a bad thing. So get the Thornton. Retreat to the Radzard. And then Combustion Blast for knockout. This is insanity. We've also got 3 energy on Radzard, which is enough to fully retreat it. If that ever is a thing that's relevant. Briar's interesting, although at this point, probably not useful at all. Stop opening File Explorer, my goodness. Now I guess the problem, Radzard can't really attack 2 turns in a row. If I want to knock out his Fezandipiti, I'd want to, like, Thornton the ball, but I'm completely out of counter catcher. Oh, I'm not even behind, so I can't even counter catcher. So the biggest problem is if I can't counter catcher, what's my plan? He has to get still Rare Candy Pult Boss, which I feel like is so hard. Especially when he's down a Pult and a Crystal. And when he's down so much recovery. And a boss. Like, Rare Candy Pult Energy Boss seems so hard for him right now. But is technically possible, to my knowledge. But yeah, Combustion Blast not working next turn is scary. And I don't know what the best thing to do about that is, because I might... If he doesn't get an attack, I might just, like, miss... Yeah, I guess I could never Gust along with Thorton anyway. Just because I'm down both counter catchers. But there was an easy way to get him out of the act. Oh, wait. He only cost 1 energy, right? Oh, I can't retreat twice in a turn, though. If I could retreat twice in a turn, then actually I could just attack with Radzard easily, but... That's not an option either. This is weirdly difficult. The good thing is if I don't take a knockout, he can't Fezandipiti. Arven. Okay. See if he gets to set up the Dragapult. If he knocks out the Radzard, I can set up another Radzard to win the game, most likely. Which actually is a reason why it would make sense to Super Rod first. Wow. I am probably not sequencing this optimally at all. The double CC play... One of the best. Yeah, I had to draw cards with Bibarel, I feel like. I feel like that was... I mean, maybe it wasn't worth it. I don't know. Ultra Ball, Thoracil Stone. The good thing is, he has Lumineon... Oh, I thought he had Lumineon on the discard. He doesn't. He's Super Rotted back in. So technically, Ultra Ball, Thoracil Stone sets up some kind of Lumineon shenanigans. Which is... Yeah, that's problematic. Could also just get Rabsca in play. Although, then Pidgeot's still a target, so that doesn't help either. Jeez, I'm in a really tough position, but it's technically not a lost cause, so that's good. Okay. Stone. Whew. What's he getting? Has he already Arven, so... Also, why did he use Stone ahead of time? Does that just set up Pult or something? Arven got Candy, right? Ultra Ball got Lumineon, right? Nest Ball got Lumineon. So he's gonna get a Pult set up, I assume? Okay, he does get a Dragapult set up, it looks like. And then I have to set up a new Radiant Charizard. Should be fine. Hopefully. Okay. Attach. Anything else? I'm expecting a Rare Candy Dragapult. If I don't see it, I'm very happy. In fact, if I don't see it, I think I seal the game with a Budew play. Yeah, I think I can seal the game with a Budew play if he doesn't have it. Is Budew in the discard? No. Huge. Just that 3 pieces. Yeah. He can't boss. Oh, he just discarded his last boss, too. He just can't win. Dusknoir, technically. But there's no way he has Dusknoir with how small his hand is. It's not possible to have Dusknoir with a hand as tiny as his. So, I'm okay. Is just gonna go for a... Wait a minute, what? What does Dusknoir do? Here. What is happening? Or Candy to Dusknoir. What is that? He has no hand. Look, what? That gives us both a prize. Huh? What, is one of his prize cards just like a game-winning card? What prize card could do something good for him here? The Dusk Fighter cards get more pieces. Yeah, what? I'm confused. Okay, so I can't attack next turn. with Radzard. Big whoop. Just, like, retreat him. And I win. No. That was crazy. Interesting. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I feel like he could have set up Polt, and that would have been the better play. Oh, maybe he was, like, out of Polt or something. I don't know. First. Okay, my opponent's going first. Basically, peace. Game 2. And you win, yeah. Also, it looks like there are timers in this tournament. I was wrong when I thought there weren't. Okay. Just how did you win this? I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I had a pretty good board state where my opponent finding win was very difficult. But it is best of 3, so I haven't won it yet. Ugh, Radzard start. Why? At least I'm going second, so I can, like, Ultra Ball for Lumineon. You know, actually, this is not bad at all. I guess the worst thing is having Pidgeotto in hand when I'd rather it, be able to be Evo TM'd, but if I have Bibarel in deck, I don't care. Because, yeah, Lumineon for Arven seems really good here. Rotom, yay. Instant charge. He filled his bench, but didn't fill up too much else, so that's a good sign. Oh, wow. Feel like I can get rid of you, right? Yes. Pidgeotto, boss's orders, because I... Okay, Lumineon. Bidoof, Bibarel, Charmander. Yes, yes, yes. Evo TM is in deck, right? Huge news. This is great. Arven. Arven gets Poffin, Evo TM. Poffin, Charmander, Bidoof. Do I care about Rabsca? I want to set it up, but if I do that, I have no draw engine, so I sadly cannot set up Rabsca. But that should be okay. The Bibarel should carry. Trust, Bibarel carries. But yeah, setting up Rabsca would have been ideal. In theory, I can do a Thorton play to set up Rabsca soon. Okay. Now what does my opponent do to respond to that? Let's collapse, Ultra Ball. Instant charges again. Wow. I'm asking some questions about the tournament to the organizer. Probably do attach Charmeleon. Probably attach this to Charmeleon. Sizers. I'll take another Charmander, happily. Like, it's not perfect, but I'll take it happily. Instant, like, he just evolved Recon Direct. It's crazy. Also, Ultra Ball away Fezandipiti and Dusknoir, which is a great sign. This is so strange. Dragapult. Attach. Does he have Crystal? He didn't Arven this turn, crazily enough. Arven would give him Crystal. Although if Arven gets him Crystal, how's he getting the Duskull out of the active? Could try to evolve a Dusknoir with like Candy Dusknoir, but he already has a Dusknoir and a Fezandipiti in the discard pile. I'm shocked by how bad my opponent's setup is. But the fact that I started with Radzard means he doesn't even get punished by that much. Arven, yep. Candy, okay. Is he going to Candy Dusknoir? The fact he discard Dusknoir, maybe actually that means he has a Dusknoir already. That is a possibility. Night Stretcher for the Dusknoir. Okay. Yep. At least it gives me a prize. I'm assuming he's Dusknoiring Charmeleon, although it's possible he's Dusknoiring Bibarel. Both are interesting options. I'm not sure which is better. I feel like the... Actually, maybe Bibarel's the better option. I don't know. It's weird. Actually, I think you Dusk Charmeleon and put 6 on Bibarel. Because you can't put 6 on Charmeleon. So, if he is using Dusk to get out of the active, that's probably the choice he makes. Yeah, I'm assuming that's who he's Dusking, although... We'll see. I don't know who's Dusking. I think this is why he takes so long of a decision, is he doesn't know who to Dusk. But, you know, fair enough. Curse Blast? Where's he putting it? What? I think out of all the options available to him, that was probably the single worst one. I am surprised that he chose that. I'm happy. Okay. So, what? He knocks out my setup? Wait. Let's see. Very odd. Let's see. So he's going to take 3 prizes. Radiant Charizard just costs 2 fire energy. So Radiant Charizard Gust knockout Rotom seems actually insane at this point. I am very surprised by his decision. What? He Dusks again? Ain't no way. He's just giving away free prizes at this point. Like, I understand you're killing most of my attackers, but Radzard's an attacker. So, as long as Radzard's still in play, I have a functional attack. And that's all I need to win the game right now. I am... What? So, he took 2 prizes. Okay. That means Radzard needs a DCE to attack, which is slightly harder. But Arven just finds Forest Seal Stone, so I have it anyway. Unless it's prized. It's not. Forest Seal Stone, Unfair Stamp. I don't know, man. That is very strange choices of play. Draw away Collapsed and Pidgeot, I think. Pretty sure there's another Charmander deck. If not, I'm getting a Fezandipiti. Or I might get a Fezandipiti anyway. I do think I get Charmander over Fezandipiti. You know what? I'm actually going to go for Fezandipiti, because I feel like Fezandipiti is harder to find than Charmander. Because I don't play Nest Ball. Stamp! And, you'll see. And that's why I go for the Fezandipiti. Because a hand like that, Fezandipiti certainly does a lot more for me. Get the Charmander. Could Night Stretcher back something? Couldn't I just Night Stretcher back another Charmander? Although then you could spread damage between the Charmanders. However, it means I solidify the chance of having a Charmander available next turn. And it also thins a card from my hand. Which is good when I'm about to use Bibarel. Bibarel for 2. And then Fezandipiti for 3 more. I just need a counter catcher, please. Have I used Splitter yet? I did Arven, right? I think I did, yeah. Yeah, I did Arven. Counter catcher, good. That's basically all I needed. Oh, I'm not behind, so I can't counter catcher, so I would just be having to hit, because I forgot I'm not behind. That's okay, I can Forest Seal Stone for the double turbo. And just punch him. This is manageable. if a little sketchy. Pal Pad, get back Arven Boss actually seems good. And then just hit him. The good thing is what? He's taking... I guess he's taking 3 prize cards, maybe? Yeah, if he knocks out Lumineon, he's taking 3 prize cards. But the good thing is he doesn't have much of a setup in general. So even if he takes a lot of prize cards, still probably in okay position. Shouldn't have Ultra Ball away Collapsed Stadium. That was actually a misplay, I think. Because now getting Bibarel off the field is harder than I'd like. Interesting, Town Store. What does Town Store find? Forest Hill Stone. That's a pain. The question is, he's going to use it immediately like he did last game. If he does, I don't feel like I have to worry about it quite as much. He is using it immediately. Yeah, exactly. Because if he uses it immediately, I feel like it's not as problematic to play around. I mean, I don't have Lost Vacuum, so if he just uses it, I can disrupt whatever he went for, rather than him having that as an option to deal with any disruption. Because now I don't have to worry about knocking out the Rotom, I can just leave it. So I'm assuming he gets what? Dragapult? Iono? Okay. Let's see. Candy's good. This is not perfect. I do like that I have access to Turo right now. But that alone definitely isn't enough to win the game. But it helps. Poffin. Actually realizing how many fire in my deck. Oh, I've got enough fire in my deck. They were just put on the bottom. I was like, I thought it was out of fire, but no, it's just because they went Iono'd away. Duskull is actually terrifying. I'm pretty sure both Nors are in the discard. One Nor's in the discard, not both. Yeah, Duskull's scary, but he does have to set up the Nor for it to be useful. And who knows if he can do that. Let's see. I don't even know if he's going to kill Lumineon. Considering the target choices he's made, it's possible he's leaving it alive. Nope, he does kill it. He put the damage on the other Charmander over the Bibarel. I was not expecting that. And honestly, I like that a lot better. Okay. So I have to kill him and hope Dusknoir just doesn't go crazy. I can Arven, but I prefer to Iono. I guess I thin with Town Store first, if there's anything to thin. Oh, actually, I probably shouldn't have shuffled my deck, because the things I didn't want were on the bottom. Iono, okay. Bidoof is interesting. Although not particularly good. Ugh. Hope I get him down to 1 card. Do I lose the game myself, though? Not unlikely. Oh, that's interesting. Super Rod back in Melian. Radzard, fire. Not fire. Not Radzard. Just the Melian. Maybe, no, not a fire. And then I Ultra Ball away my entire hand for the benched Melian. And I'm going to say Bibarel finds me everything. There's only a single fire in my deck. I apparently miscounted that. Shoot. Okay. I mean, if I don't find it, I'm going for like a Gustall. I can't even get Gustall, so... I actually do lose this game. Game 3 it is. Not the TM glitch. What TM glitch? Game 3. I will be going second. Second? Yeah, I'll go... Does he play Evo TM? Does he play Buddy? Wait, he doesn't play Buddy, does he? Wait. Buddy? He doesn't play Buddy. Okay, I'll go first. Because he doesn't play Buddy. But I do rely on Evo TM. I'll still go first because he doesn't play Buddy, so we can't do anything early. I actually didn't realize he didn't play Bono. I'm setting a challenge. Game 3. I wish I knew how much time I had left. I won't know when time is called very easily. Did he send me a challenge, maybe? No? Alright. Game 3. Let's see how this goes. Going first is nice, because I was expecting him to play Budew, but he doesn't. He also doesn't play Evolution TM. Oh, no, he does play Evolution TM, but he doesn't play Budew, so... That means I can set up before he can do anything weird to me. In theory. Let's see who chooses to go first. He lets me go first, because I chose to go first. Budew is a good start. I hate the rest of this hand with a passion. Oh my goodness, that's actually atrocious. You can't kill me immediately. So if I just, like, set up Lumineon, or I could get on a Charmander and PRE, but I definitely think I'm... I mean, at this point I'm going for Lumineon ahead of time, which actually is probably a waste. But I guess the reason is it's just a Force Seal Stone target. If he Ionos me, it also incentivizes him to Iono me. Which I do actually like, giving him incentive to Iono me, because I want to be Ionoed. Arven. That gets me an Evolution TM to set up my board. If only Charmeleon and Bibarel weren't both prized. Which actually makes it a significantly weaker play, but still probably the best one I have. It's actually not the best one I have, but I just Arven to set up Pokemon. End turn. Okay. There's a glitch for saving Pokemon even when it should be discarded. Oh, interesting. I didn't even see it. Ultra Ball. So the good thing is Itchy Pollen has a good chance of slowing him down at least a little bit, which gives me time to set up with my Arven. Yeah, I'm okay. If he gets his own Evo TM, that's when things become possibly problematic. Lumineon. That could get his own Evo TM play. If he has enough resources. Arven, yep. At least he had to put down that. Let's see. Poffin, yep. Oh boy. The fam is all here. Yikes. Yeah. The good thing is he only has a 3-card hand. Oh, he has Stone. That definitely makes him a little stronger. But I mean, 2-card hand, even with Stone, isn't amazing. And he does not have access to Dusk. Which means any Charmander will also likely be staying alive. It's not over. Oh, that's actually a good top deck. Poffin, Forest Seal. I don't think I'm Evo TMing. I think I'm definitely item locking him here. Because I think that's the highest chance of making him not find what he wants. Poffin. Charmander, and I will just get the Pidgey. Like, I don't even care. I'm getting the Pidgey. If he kills the Pidgey, he got lucky. And I don't think he's that lucky. Patchstone ahead of time. Does he play Vacuum? He does play Vacuum. He can't Vacuum under item lock, though. So I don't need to worry about Vacuum. Pollen also puts him in range of my Zard, which is kind of nice. Pollen. Cool. This seems good. Recon Directive. I'm assuming he's Recon Directive again. Yep. And in theory, he didn't find much. In reality, who knows? But he needs... Okay, he needs an Energy and the tool, or an Arven for the tool. Oh my gosh! That's crazy. He actually... I mean, he had it. Jeez. I am very surprised. Okay. Well. Okay. I guess I Gust knock out Lumineon. That's a huge top deck. Oh my gosh. I'm back in it. That card alone just probably completely changed the trajectory of this game. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy that I top deck Stamp. That is humongous. Oh my goodness. It's actually crazy how relevant that top deck is. Boss is Lumineon. And Unfair Stamp. It's huge. Charmander and Rare Candy SVI. Oh my goodness. Oh, why aren't you getting the Rabscas out? I can't. It's like, it's surprising I can't with like the way I'm setting up. My hands are actually being really bad. I would love to get the Rabscas out, but my hands keep being terrible. Now, here's the place where I'd like to Thorton Ultra Ball this away, Thorton up Rabsca, but I can't. Because the problem is Rellors just die if I put down a Rellor. I'm like, there, I definitely get the Pidgey, because I wasn't expecting him to have the attack. I mean, I guess Forest of Stone made it likely, but at least you have to use Stone. Iono. Oh, my hand was good, too. And that's not nearly as good. Although it's not awful. If I can pick up the Lumineon, it actually ends up working. Dude, the second game you prize a Rellor? Ah, gotcha. That's right. Yeah, I didn't recall, honestly. Band dive. At least Zard is staying alive for now. For now. And let's see, where's he putting the damage? Spreads it out, okay. Pop deck something? Anything? Good. It thins my deck. That's about all it does, but it does thin my deck. I guess. Could Pal Pad back in an Arven to maybe be more consistent slightly. Now I'm disappointed because the game was like giving me a taste of setup and then like pulled it away from me. Like, no, you don't get that anymore. I want to set up a Zard. I will need another Rander. This is a pain. I seemed pretty set up, but not anymore. I mean, I guess the good thing is his hand's still small. If he has Dusknoir, he wins, though. So, let's hope he doesn't have Dusknoir. He needs what? A Rare Candy and a Dusknoir. Yeah, that's it. Could lose this. At least the loser's bracket is a thing. Come on. Yeah, he's going to set up another pull, or at least getting towards it. This is nuts. Also, I should have waited to put this down. Yeah, I should have waited to put that down. Because now I can like put 5 there and 1 there and finish it off with a pull and just win. So I definitely should have waited to put the Charmander down. Because then it wouldn't be as easy for him to just screw me up. Because yeah, now I'm in range of his other pull, which he's very easily going to set up once he takes his prizes. Where if I waited to Poffin, he would only have the option to put it here or here, and the Charmander wouldn't be damaged. And the undamaged Charmander would give me a much better chance. Bidoof. Nope, that does nothing for me. I'm essentially hoping he doesn't have a game. I made it significantly easier for him to get a game by just putting down the Charmander, when I shouldn't have. Although I was shocked when he had all the pieces off Buddy. Combustion Blast. If he doesn't win this, I'd be surprised. And it is my own fault as well. Like, I played right into it by Poffining for the Charmander ahead of time. He doesn't even need to boss because of my mistake. Recon Directive. He needs a single Arven or Ultra Ball or Pult. There we go, he wins. I messed it up. Dang. Alright. Into the loser's bracket I go. Darn. And GG. I can still win the tournament from the loser's bracket, but it's a little bit harder for sure. I will be right back. Oh, I have to update my record. I'm 1-1. I forgot to keep track of it. But yeah, it's not over yet. It is double elimination for a reason. But definitely the loser's bracket is just harder to win the whole event in. And I will be right back. Alright, I am back. I don't know when the next match will start. Ah, disappointed myself. Still winnable, technically. See the pairings, okay. The bracket's a little bit weird to look at. Let's see. I'm also going to open this over here. So. Where was I? Oh yeah, there's multiple that I haven't finished. 1, 2, 3, 4. So. Let's see. Yeah, there's 5 loser rounds. So I'm going to be lower round 2 here. Loser round 1, 2. So I'm going to fight one of the losers. What are the losers playing? One of them's playing Lugia. Oh my gosh, please don't win your match. The other one's playing Gardevoir. I'd rather fight the Gardevoir than the Lugia, for sure. But the fact that Gardevoir plays that Kirlia, I'm expecting he's the one who's losing here. Which is too bad, because I really, really don't want to fight that. But yeah, there's a good chance I'm fighting Lugia. Although maybe it bricked, and the Gardevoir wins, despite not being a great Gardevoir lift. Okay. Definitely had a chance of winning that round, but I also didn't get great luck, but definitely even with the bad luck I had a chance. Let's see. Want to see who wins this. I don't know how. Oh, they both are 0. I guess they just started. Oh, wow. I've got quite a bit of time then, actually. So I guess I start this, because yeah. Oh, I guess because lower round 1 is actually of round 2, effectively. So I'll just play on the ladder to buy time. Because I got a good bit of time before the next match, I think. Going to the bracket at the bottom makes for that time. I'm certainly disappointed in how I played. But what can you do? Being in the lower bracket this early is disappointing. How many more rounds do I have to win in the loser bracket now? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In order to win a whole tournament, I have to win 7 games in a row. I'm disappointed in your prizing. Yeah. Jeez, I have to win 7 games in a row. And actually, I have to win 8 games in a row because the finals being the loser bracket is harder. In order to win the whole tournament. That's insanity. I won game 1 and then lost the best of 3. I thought I was going to have a good situation, especially because my opponent's deck list wasn't great. Charmander. Pidgey is definitely not useful. I'm going to set up, so definitely get Rellor. Attach. Attach. Evolution. Rabsca or Chameleon. Yay! There we go. Win your matches then. Yep, it's still possible. It's gonna be really tough. Losing round 2 immediately makes everything harder. Especially because there's a very good chance I'm fighting Lugia. Which in a best of 3 is absolutely terrifying. Although certainly winnable. Yes, a V-Star. That's good. Oh, yeah, they're still in game 1 of their thing. Boss. Bro! Of course he had it. Oh. He had no targets? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. That's insanity. I've never seen Drago have 0 target. Okay. Stop starting Radzard. I know! It's a problem. I can't keep starting Radzard. Oh my goodness. Gracious. More ladder, I guess. 'Cause there's a lot of time for between the next match. Unless the Lugia sweeps. But I expect the Lugia sweeping here. Which sucks because I really don't want to fight Lugia, but... honestly, mainly just because I don't have experience. It is probably a beatable matchup. My opponent's deciding who goes first. Pidgey, Rellor. Start with you. EV box, maybe? Maybe EV box. Waiting for my opponent to finish setting up. Candy. This is strange. Alright. So cards. Man, I'm injuring my voice by talking so much. Alright. Vessel. Discards a water energy. To get a water and a fire energy. Maybe it's Ceruledge. It's probably Ceruledge. Nest balls for a Charcadet. Or a Squawkabilly. And then I still won't know what he's playing. Yeah, of course. I know now, though, right? It's fucking serious. That still tells me nothing, other than that there's a Budew there, which is, of course, expected. Hallelujah. Kakia. Yeah, that's probably Sarah Ledge. It's like a Monkey Dory, I guess. Yay, I was right. Can the game stop making me start Radzard? That would be ideal. I don't think it will. Game doesn't love me. No, fair enough. I don't love myself either. Rellor. Let's see. Do you go down? I don't want to put you down in this matchup if I can avoid it. There's a good chance I can't avoid it, but I'll try to avoid it. That's quite good. I am actually shocked that the game gave me that. I almost considered not attaching it, but I'm like, what if I find Evo TM? And I did find Evo TM. Now, the funny thing is the rest of my hand's basically dead. But I have that, I guess. At least he can't, like, Radiant Greninja. Paraukia. It's crazy how many more games are in the loser bracket. Let's see. There's 5 games in the winner's bracket. Meanwhile, the loser's bracket has 8 games. Ugh, there's so many extra rounds in the loser's bracket. Definitely staying in the winners for longer would make this a lot easier. Losers are really having to fight my way back. Blender. At least it's not single elimination and I'm just out. Only 3. Why would he only discard 3? Does he just have, like, none in the deck or something? That's a very strange decision on his part. Cannot believe this Lugia matchup has not finished game 1. Or maybe it doesn't show. No, it will show. Yeah, it's actually quite surprising. I thought the Lugia player would roll over the Guardy player super quickly, but no more waiting for me. Can't be that much longer. Considering lower round 1 is effectively round 2, and therefore time should be called soon. Did my opponent just tried to Moonlight Shuriken? You know, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just looking at my bracket. That's actually kind of crazy that he even tried that. I like it. I don't think he realized. Good for me though. Maniac. He will put 2 cards on top. He's very set up. At least I have a 1 prize board state. But I'm still just relying on top decking anything I can possibly use to do something in this game. Which generally means an Arven for an Unfair Stamp. Doesn't necessarily mean that, but that's probably what it means. Okay. If I do that, he just dies. He just straight up dies immediately. I don't like that idea. I don't know if I have much option, but I definitely don't want that guy to just die. Give you Rabsca. Kill the Rabsca for me. If I can have him take a few more prizes, then Zard becomes more useful. I don't know what Cypher Maniac got him, but it's probably nothing good for me. The good thing is if I knock out a Sarah Ledges, I could mess him up in some way. Ultra Ball, there's another Sarah Ledge. Hi, welcome, Blaziken. What's your record in the tournament so far? Were you... Okay. So you just won in the losers bracket? You don't come out till March, Blaziken? Funny. Funny man. He comes out when I tell him to, actually. I'm the one who has control of when Blaziken is around. So, I'm actually the one, you know, you think it would be Pokemon that would choose if it's March, but no, that's my decision. Deep. Kill my Charmander if you wish. Or just be stuck in the active. That's cool too, actually. Actually, yeah. Does he even play Switch? Like, I don't know if Sarah plays Switch. He plays Jet Energy, but he's down 3 of them. Technically, there's a chance he doesn't have an attack, and if he doesn't have an attack, maybe it was just better for me to, like, Candy Zard and just hit. But there's no way for me to really know. I mean, also, there's no reason I just hit with Pidgeotto for 20. Because that damage is also technically relevant in situations. Oh yeah, he's attaching manually. Carmine. I think he does play Switch and he's looking for it. Took that first because both lanes double tail and also prizes 0 on you, and the match was good too. Could have bet Alfred. XR. Be kind to Alfred. End turn. You first, child. True, Alfred is your elder. So definitely should listen up. He probably knows best. What is wrong with me? But no, he has to watch Pokemon. I already slept, jokes on you. Where are you, XR? Where is your location? Why, like, are you not in the States right now? Good. He does not know best? Huh? Agree to disagree. You doubt Alfred's aura. Someone's aura is all that matters. I slept this morning. Was that what XR was talking about? Sleeping this morning? What? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about, XR. The bathroom? I don't know what that means. Probably shouldn't ask either. Probably means something strange. Yeah, I'm currently 1-1. Although it's a bracket tournament, maybe I don't even want the match record up here. I guess I could just show how many games I've won, but I mean, it's a bracket tournament, so the match record isn't really the match record. Bro, how is this matchup not finished at game 1? It's weird to me. But it does seem to me. Anyway. Greninja Boy hit himself with confusion. Yeah. I guess XR does like to try to confuse me on stream a lot and is surprisingly successful. I will admit he does get a surprising amount of success with that. No way he has more fire. He might have recovery. I want to Iono him. But can I really Iono him? Like, doesn't Ionoing him just cook my hand so much? Could try to set up Bibarel. Bro, I never try to confuse you. Uh-huh. You do it to yourself. Okay, XR. Okay. Next game. Starting soon, I guess. Still waiting for the opponent. Budew's interesting. Oh, I probably should have left a spot for Fezandipiti. Yeah, I should have left a spot for Fezandipiti. Oh boy. Well, Iono is probably not enough to do anything, but... I mean, I could just set up Zard, I guess. Maybe I should have just gotten Arven and set up Zard and be like, he doesn't have it. Or I just do that. Yeah, see? It all works out in the end. Because go this on the Palkia. And then retreat. And Budew. And I just played off like it was intentional. I just saw the bathroom question mark and I'm like, what in the world are you talking about? I don't know what you mean, XR. Was very random. That was nothing to do with my conversation. Did you like mishear something I said? Did you do anything? He adrenabrained. Like 10 damage, that's funny. You. Actually, it goes on something I could Thornton. And do some industry. Interesting. Thornton Lumineon and Demander or something. It does in my hand. My opponent's like, huh? Yeah, there's nothing you're doing for now, and that's fine with me. I'm happy when my opponent's not doing anything. Oh, I probably should... Yeah, it's fine. I guess Radzard's not even important anyway. Handy. Zard is not available. Nor is Night Stretcher. That's crazy, actually. That's crazy. Guess where I was. Oh. No. Oh, okay, yeah. I was asking, where are you? Because you said you already slept. What, did you, like, take a nap or something? Because I'm like, where are you that you already slept? Are you in, like, a different time zone or something? That's why I asked that. Okay. Well, effectively, I think I'm going to Turo my... So dumb. I literally can't set up Zard. And I didn't realize that this was an issue I had here. And now the Defiance Band's in the wrong thing, so I have to, like, Pal Pad back Thornton in order to fix my mistake. Or I guess I can set up... No, I can't set up Radzard and kill this without that being a Radzard. Which is just dumb that I messed that up, but it's whatever. I can't believe I have, like, no Super Rod in deck. That's insanity. I also have no Iono, so I'll probably Pal Pad back in Iono. Like, I cooked myself so much by Thorntoning... Or by attaching the Defiance Band to the wrong thing, but... Now it's irreversible. Back in the Budew. Insane. I want the Thornton play. Did I use Splitter last turn? Oh no, yeah, I used Turo. If Adrenaline brings it right back to me again. Okay. Next round starting soon. Someone was asking me when the next round is starting. Starting soon. Search for Pal Pad. It's actually so dumb. Pal Pad. Wait, I literally have to boss to Gust, too. It's my only way to Gust is boss. Oh my... Wait and see what's going on with your opponent. Sorry about that. Okay, thank you. Because, yeah, seems like they're not moved on to me. I don't know. Maybe, did they drop? There is a function to drop from the tournament. It's possible. Or maybe they both didn't play their game. Okay. So it looks like both my opponents might not have showed up. Oh, that's crazy. Both possible opponents. Huh. Yeah, I guess that is a possible thing to happen. Just would have never expected it to. Actually, I have to fail this. I have to quick search for an Iono, I think. Yeah. So weird. Might as well attach this, send it out, and then Iono. Going to fix it right now. Hello, welcome, Watts. Good to see you. There we go. I can Ultra Ball away the Radzard finally. Could thin that out if I wanted. Although I guess I don't need to thin it out actually, because Bibarel draws more if I don't. It's okay. And then I'll be Thortoning the Radzard, and then I'll be one turn, and then Gusting the next turn. Treat to you. Collapsed Stadium's interesting. But probably not useful here. I will in my turn. Cool. Or not cool, just weird. Okay, that's a problem. Although he might not be able to find the fire to go with it. Carmine, darn. I don't even know if he has any more fire remaining. It's a crazy thing. Night Stretcher for a fire. He might get a water. He's gonna try and retreat Palkia. Yeah. Well, good thing is it's not Night Stretchering for a fire. So maybe he misses a fire when I try to go after a Sarah Ledge. Or maybe he doesn't. Thorton you and a Radzard, which I should have. I messed this up. I could have done this way earlier. If I hadn't gone about it this way. The biggest problem is if he can actually power up Palkia and retreat it, then he has the energy to win anyway, because Palkia attack kills Radzard. Oh, I could have also been attacking with Pidgeot this whole time. Although it's not a good attack. It is an attack. And this is so strange. Quick search. Get the boss ahead of time. There's no counter catcher available. There's no boss either. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see what my... Okay, let's see. Can you send me a judge request and I will advance? I can't send you a judge... Oh, I could on a previous round. I can send you a judge request on the previous round. But I can't on the current round. Sorry, I just saw that. This is completely unrelated, but considered my favorite music. Just to load his first song. The Buddy will be KO'd. Oh, shoot. Okay, it's okay. I was probably losing it anyway. But yeah, you're right. I messed it up. And the monkey for game. Yeah. I was distracted trying to talk to the judge of the tournament that I actually care about. So, losing on ladders, whatever. Oh, I'm getting pinged on... No, I'm getting pinged on Discord by something else. Clear the... Okay, cool. So, let's see. Is the next round set up? What is happening? If it's because my previous opponents didn't play out their game, I think it's possible to give a double game loss to them in a bracket. I don't know. Either that or advance. Yeah, I think it is possible. I don't know. How? I don't know what the situation is. I don't know if you're still in chat either. Let me actually see. Is there any communication on the Discord server? I'll actually join. Actually, is a curator. Ready, deck, go. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can join a call with the judge. Hey, this is Greninja Boy. Do you need my help setting up next match? I don't know exactly what the problem that's going on is.
Yeah, it's not letting me drop either of them.
So, I guess that it's kind of a weird method, but I feel like almost the easiest is just advance one and then give them a game loss in the next game if it's not letting you drop them.
Okay.
So you could, like, advance one and then they just get a loss in the next game, which, thankfully, since they're early in the tournament, it won't really mess up the standings since they're not in prizing anyway.
Do you know how I can automatically advance one?
I'd assume it would just be by giving the win to one of them, and then they get a loss in the next round. It's weird how Limitless doesn't have it built in as functionality.
Yeah,
drop them. I don't know if... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what's kind of the frustrating part with Limitless. Is
yeah, definitely.
It's great in a lot of functionality, but unless someone sends me a certain like call, I can't adjust anything. I'm
Yeah.
gonna poke around in here real quickly,
Okay.
and then I'll give you an update as soon as possible. Sorry that this happened.
Thank you. No, you're good. All right, cool. I don't know if you even could hear the conversation. I think it showed it as showing the audio, but yeah, I had to talk to the judge. He's working things out, so that's good. Cool that I can talk directly to a judge in a voice chat. I don't think I've really done... Actually, I've done that before, but really just a screen share for slow play or something. But yeah, the double elimination, apparently the system that Limitless uses, which is the tournament software, is weird for double elimination. What is cool is when it is fixed correctly, I win my next match because neither of these players showed up. So I win. So that's actually cool, at least. And I will be fighting against either Wellspring Teal Mask, which I feel like Radzard's insane against, or Polt. Oh, this is like Tord Polt. Eh, it's beatable. Excuse me. Okay, Tord Polt is interesting for sure. It's also interesting to play Unfair Stamp instead of Crystal. The good thing is Tord Polt doesn't get a super fast setup, unlike other Polts. Alright. The judges are working on things, so... In the meanwhile, I guess I can actually talk about the metagame, because there is a list of metagame. Most popular deck? Wow, I'm so surprised with Dragapult, Dusknoir, and then there's also 3 Dragapult. Which I'm willing to bet play Dusknoir, but doesn't list, or maybe they don't. Oh, these actually don't play Dusknoir. Wow. Crazy. But yeah, Dragapult, Dusknoir. Let's see, anything unique? I guess that only half of them have Lumineon is weird to me. Also, whoever is playing Pidgeot is definitely unique. But yeah, only half of them having Lumineon is the strange thing to me. Because Lumineon, I mean, Lumineon is so good toward Reclo play too. Because Lumineon is, I mean, it's better than Rotom for sure. Like, at one format, people try to play double Rotom and Zard. I'm like, dude, this is awful. Lumineon's insane. If I had to choose between Rotom and Lumineon, I always choose Lumineon. But if I had to choose between Lumineon and Budew, there's a very good argument that I choose Budew. Oh, sorry, I choose Lumineon over Budew. Definitely. Let's see how things get worked out. And I guess back to the metagame. We still haven't worked it out. Let's see. Anything else interesting about these? Not everyone playing Forest or Rescue Board is interesting, but I guess they don't all play Vs. The no V build is kind of crazy to me. There's a variety of like stadium and stuff. Half of them have Turo. I guess you don't require Turo, so that could somewhat make sense. I guess the good thing is the time I'm waiting for my next match is just the time I'd wait anyway. Because I'm essentially getting a win and going to my 3rd match, and the match that I'd be fighting against isn't finished yet anyway. Yeah. Okay. I guess the rest, yeah, there's not much to talk about. I guess someone has Monkey Dory, which is kind of cool. That's interesting, because you can move damage back. I almost feel like Hollow is just better. Gardevoir. Half of them have Rabsca. That's a very interesting choice in Gardevoir. Half have Crystal, half have Mew EX. Those are some very interesting choices for a Gardevoir deck. Very, very odd. Blender? Brilliant Blender is half of them is their ace deck. Yeah, I'd have to play Trolley? No secret box? I mean, Trolley's okay, but Blender? Like, discard 5 things from your deck. Is Brilliant Blender actually, like, good in Gardevoir? Also, do none of these play Budew? That's crazy to me. That's actually crazy to me. Very, very interesting. Okay. Half have Radiant Greninja. I mean, I'd see half having Radiant Greninja normally. That's not uncommon. But at the same time, I feel like cutting Radiant Greninja is a mistake. Because yes, it's like something that's annoying to be stuck. Main thing is, I guess it just can be stuck in different ways, but the consistency is so much. Not only discarding energy, like your early game is the hardest thing with Gardevoir. So anything to make your early game stronger is good. But yeah, people complain, well, you don't have enough bench space. I don't think you care about bench space if you can't set up. So, and you can always Turo things later. Speaking of, one Turo? Why? Doesn't Guardy... I mean, I guess it is common to see one Turo, but two just seems so much better in Gardevoir. Now, to be fair, there's only 2 Guardy players, so... That's actually probably why one of them seems weird list. Where is the judge? What is the status? The curator is typing. Hopefully he's typing for me. If he's not, that's worrisome. Hopefully it's some kind of fix he has to my game. With both my opponents just like not showing up, and he says he can't drop them because there's no judge call. Which admittedly is strange. Alright. I thought his typing was he had figured something out, but it looks like it's not. Gotta wait more. Let's see. At least the match above me wasn't finished anyway, so... I'd have to wait either way. I'm hoping that, let's see, who would I prefer to win? Both seems like sketchy match. Oh, wait. This Dragapult doesn't play Dusknoir, actually. So that actually seems manageable, because he doesn't play Dusknoir, I actually seem okay. If I fight this one. Because without Dusknoir, I mean, it's still not an amazing matchup, but also, one Rare Candy. Thorton can play this well, because Thorton's an insane player. But definitely, I think I can play around this pretty well. So yeah, no Dusknoir would be huge. The other opponent is a weird matchup, but Rabsca's useful, for one. Of course, Teal Mask can use a KO on me. Oh, the judge is typing again. Let's see what I hear. If he actually sends a message this time. The anticipation is crazy. Anyone know how to remove players? Goodness. I don't know if anyone would know, because they wouldn't know the software. Does it allow you to give the loss to either Dual Spirals or O'Malley? Like, one of the two, if you give the loss, it would, in theory, move the other on. It does not?
So that's the part that's like, yeah, this is what's like kind of starting to frustrate me, is that I've reached out to Limitless on both platforms, and they're not answering me.
It's weird how you can't give a loss to either just because they haven't called the judge. I wonder if there is a window for dropping. It seems strange that there's not, like... I don't know what it looks like on your side, but... Huh. Played in a lot of tournaments. Definitely surprised that that's a thing. That's...
Like
worrisome.
Blowing my mind about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reach out to help again and see... Which, like, you'd think, like, the oversight of it is, like, hey, we get a lot of like, tournaments.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm sure that this is not their first problem with this.
Wait. It shows them as dropped, weirdly enough. Look at this. Look at this screenshot. Dual Spirals is dropped. O'Malley is dropped, and I'm still stuck. I didn't realize that it actually did drop them. That's crazy. Yikes. What happened? Oh yeah, sorry, that was my chat. I was talking to my chat. Yeah, anyway. Oh my goodness. This is mess. All right.
Hey, they're both dropped, but it won't let me move either of them.
That is strange. It's definitely, I think it's just a glitch, and I don't know what you can do about it. But that also means that the people who are going to fight me next round can't fight me either. That messes up the entire losers bracket, actually. Actually, that goes all the way down, because if I can't move and my opponent can't move, that goes through the entire tournament as well.
Let me...
So that's definitely worrisome. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm realizing this isn't even just an issue for you. It probably just messes up the whole tournament instead of just messing up me if it isn't able to be fixed. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, I just sent, like...
I hope they get back. Definitely, I don't think Limitless has a huge team, so that's definitely the worry, but who knows?
Yeah, like I said, you would just think that, like, the
yeah, for sure.
But...
I don't think they use double elimination often. That might be part of it. Is it just not many people run double elimination, so they didn't find out about the glitch until now. But that is crazy to me.
I don't want to revalidate the tournament. Let me do some research real quickly.
Definitely. Wow. This is crazy. By the way, can the chat hear the conversation I'm having? Hopefully I'm not talking on one side. Because of the dumb room. Alright. Well?
Want to know something really funny too?
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking up like how to what if revalidating the bracket on Limitless will like mess anything up or anything of the sorts, because they don't provide any information on it. There's literally nothing on their site that mentions revalidating as well.
Wow. Well, guess we'll see what happens. Definitely needs to be fixed. Okay.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, not your fault for sure.
Definitely
Is that also happening at the other losers table that has like 2 players who are 0-0? Because there's another table where it looks like it might be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, here I'm gonna.
So. Which it seemed like that'd be really common too, so I'm shocked.
Yeah, that's kind of like where my brain's at with that, is like I'm sure this is not a... Let me know if that fixed anything for you.
Oh? I don't see any difference on my side.
Okay.
Yeah. This is... Yeah, wow.
Well, let me... Yeah, I apologize again, but I'm gonna try to figure this out so we can get this going.
I've got someone in chat also saying he's waiting on his match for the exact same reason, which is interesting. Yep. Because there's 2 different matches having that issue. Which is... I don't know how Limitless has that glitch. I've played in probably dozens and dozens of tournaments and never seen a huge issue like that. That's surprising, that. But I've also never played double elimination, so that is different.
Yeah, this is... this is something.
Yeah. Alright. Definitely something. Alright, I'll stay in the call. I'm gonna mute. I'll probably play, just Game on the Ladder for my stream, but I'll be there for anything you need.
Okay, awesome. Well, I appreciate it.
Great. Alright, I'll play a Game on the Ladder for y'all. Yay to spaghetti code, exactly. So. Oh, there's like a squeaky noise coming from the Discord call. Interesting.
What the hell is
I think it's actually a
in
cat.
the background?
Caleb's dog.
Sounds like a cat or something meowing in the background.
I think it's Caleb's dog.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a metal door
she's-
squeaking.
she's-
Mute your mic, Caleb.
She's in trouble right now. Sorry, guys.
What is that? Okay. No copyrighted music. Alright. Don't do the music, because my stream can still hear the chat as well, so... Okay, I don't need the soundboard, because I will probably have to leave the call. The soundboard is on. Oh my goodness, okay. Alright, so let's see what I'm fighting against. Did my opponent get a mulligan? I didn't even check to see. No, I got a mulligan, of course. Yay to spaghetti code. So yeah. Alright, hoot hoot. Yeah, gotta be crazy to be like on conversation with the judges at the exact same time as I'm playing a match, but alright. I unmuted, right? Yeah, okay. Poffin. He just started a single hoot hoot. I definitely feel like Buddy is just insane here because he has like nothing in play. So if I can Buddy him, I feel like that totally messes him up. L mulligan. Yeah. I don't know, I'm not worried about it. Ultra Ball. Radzard, Super Rod. I didn't even check if Energy Search is in deck. If it's not, I guess I'm still stoning. Okay, thank goodness it's not. Lumineon. Wait, I didn't check if Evo TM's in deck. Oh no, I'm not Evo TMing. I'm Energy Searching just to retreat. Yeah, because Buddy's what I'm using, not Evo TM. This hand doesn't need an Evo TM. Could still get an Evo TM, or I could get a different tool. Could get like a Defiance Band. Because Evo TM is unnecessary now. An energy. Cool.
Just flashbang myself with my web browser. Ow.
Alright, retreat. Down. Attach, and pollen. Man, the voice in the background are going to be interesting for anyone who just joined the stream. Reference I'm on call with the judges because the entire tournament software pretty much broke, so I'm just playing on the ladder while I wait for the tournament software to be fixed. So this might mess up my sleep schedule. That's alright, I definitely don't have a cup I'm going to in the morning tomorrow. Search isn't deck. Yeah. I'm glad you checked, Dr. Alfred, because I'm the kind of person who never checks. Alright. Joe just made an announcement that there's an issue they're running into. Lol. I want to chase his only Eevee. Let's see. What's the best way of doing that? Could just keep Buddowing, to be fair. Could set up Zard. I have so many weird options. I don't know what to do. I think I just, like, set up Bibarel, set up Zard. I could have just set up Pidgeot. Probably would have been smart. What? Zard it is. But yeah, at this point, I think I probably should have just set up Pidgeot instead of getting into, like, Pidgeotto or something. And at that point, yeah, there's better ways I could have gone about this, but I'm fine powering you up. And Poffin. Another Charmander. I do have Forest Hill Stone. Oh, no, I just used it. Duh. Oh, I didn't need to use that either. I have Stamp, right? So if I just retreat in a Hoot Hoot, or retreat and KO Hoot Hoot, that seems fine. Like, I don't need item lock anymore. Make them itch. Alright. Cool. Oh man, this tournament is, messing with my head here. Kind of crazy. How quiet is music? There's technically music playing on my stream, but it looks as if it's like super quiet to the point where I don't even know if you can hear it at all, but Who knows? I'm worried if I turn it up even slightly, it actually will be too audible, but the way it's shown right now, it's not even appearing much, so, you know what? Slightly louder. Get the, royalty-free grooves. Can't hear it, okay. Good to know. Okay, someone's checking the Limitless Discord. Ooh, that's actually a good solution. I didn't know there was a Limitless Discord. Okay, now the music I think is actually slightly too loud, so let me turn it down just slightly. That should be good. It should be faint, but should at least be a little bit audible. I don't necessarily need it to be loud. Definitely good. Alright, anyway. That's a digression, but I guess this whole stream has become a digression while I wait for the judge call to finish. Alright. Hey. Longer stream means more watch time. Maybe I can actually get my channel monetized. Because I have the subscribers, but not the watch time. I used to have the watch time, but I haven't streamed as often recently. Those are really cool. Oh my gosh. Those are actually really cool. Where do those come from? I don't know what those are in. They're awesome, though. No way he didn't get an attack. No way I top decked that. What if I just, like, say no to your engine? I think the engine is the better thing to go after here. Oop. Look, I could go after the EV with the energy, but I can't do much without a setup engine anyway. Oh, the judge who was checking the Limitless Discord, apparently already there. The Terrapagos boxes, yeah. There's a lot of Terra boxes around. EV. Boosted evolution. Not like that matters now. This is the craziest tournament ever. Alright. The energy dummy, that's where it come from. Oh, the Terrapagos boxes. That's what you meant. I thought you were talking about Terrapagos box. Like the decks with Terra Pokemon and a bunch of Terrapagos. Or like Terrapagos and a bunch of Terra Pokemon. Like there's a bunch of Terra boxes that are being played. I thought that's what you were referring to. But no, you meant like Terrapagos promo boxes. That actually makes so much more sense. Set up my board more. I'm not even like thinking in this match. Facepalm, I know. You can ignore my ignorance a little bit, Dr. Alfred. Especially because you probably have to ignore it because it will be around forever. Another prize. Goodness gracious. This game has nothing happening. And I'm winning still. This is effectively what playing an idle game feels like. But like an idle game with animations on everything. It's like an auto battler. Auto battlers can be boring sometimes. Sometimes it can be fun. But yeah, feels like an auto battler right now where I'm just kind of sitting here like, what is my opponent doing? Is he really that bricked? I think he is. And that's ridiculous to me, but it is the truth. I mean, you ignore me, so weird to see. I really ignore you in person. In chat, I actually have to interact with human beings. But yeah. No, I also don't ignore you in person either, but sometimes I wish I did. Totally a joke. Don't worry. Any chatters, Dr. Alfred is, totally chill in person. Definitely not a little unhinged. Alright. Goodness. Alright. We got a, chat from the admin. Probably just saying something. I don't know. It's also fun how the admin is called the curator. Funny. You're welcome, Dr. Alfred. Is my opponent just gonna sit here running the clock? Oh. Oh, they're asking for one of the players. If he's around. I bet you he went to sleep. Wait, X-Shock? Oh. Oh, that's okay. That's an interesting question, actually. Ooh, I could easily go on a rant in person. A rant about what? Me? Honestly, that would be kind of awesome. Top 10 reasons Greninja Boy should be cancelled. Okay. He concedes. Fair enough. Number 10, he makes fun of his chatters. Number 9, he continues streaming despite the fact that the tournament is completely glitched out and there's probably not much you can do about it. I'm not going to go through the whole top 10, or am I? Because I'm essentially just off-topic buying time at this point. Honestly, this would be kind of a funny stream to take clips of and just make a video of how crazy the stream is. That would be kind of meta. Not meta, like... Okay. I'm not even going to make that fun. Saying that would be kind of meta. Actually, I could rant about why the sky is actually purple. Go ahead, sure. If you would like. I'm not against it. If you think the sky's purple, give me a reason to believe you too. Hey, yes sir. Who is... Let's see if there's a way to fix the thing. Alright. My presumably opponent is here, and we're gonna see if he can fix something. Oh! Sure. Alright, I'm gonna concede. I actually get to play the next tournament match. Well, they try to fix things. So I'm against X-Shuck. Let me see his deck list. Oh, actually, I think I have his live name, maybe? Okay, no, I don't. Ah, same tag. Cool. Now I'm playing... Oh, it says invalid name. Let me make sure I don't have too many things. There we go. I sent a request. Awesome. Wait, didn't you win it? No, since they weren't here. Oh, I'm on the next one. That's correct, Dr. Alfred. I'm on the next one. Ray-Bans. Get what Ray-Bans are. Oh, talking about glasses. Okay, I don't even remember. Oh, Ray-Bans. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I see. Except all the sky is actually purple. I think I'm seeing a reference. Okay, I gotta restart my game because live. Oh, wait, no. There he is. Oh, never mind. I do have to restart my game. Okay. What deck are you facing? You said meta, so I said Ray-Bans. Oh, I get it! I get it, Wolves. Oh my gosh, I don't know how I did get that. Meta made the Ray-Bans. Okay, yes. That's genius. I'm gonna have to use that one. Guys, the sky is actually green. I actually think it's, I think the sky is whatever color you want it to be. You can do anything in your life. And if you want to change the color of the sky, that's yours. I'm fighting against Dragapult, by the way. But there's something important to note about this specific Dragapult. Am I going first or second? They're going second, okay. Something important to note about this specific Dragapult is they do not play Dusknoir. Not, it's light as red. No, that's just what it will be after, the apocalypse inevitably comes in the near future. What is this? What is this? It's something. It's probably manageable, too. It's just weird. I mean, I got Pollen, I got TM. I got a setup. The good thing is my Pollen is Alakazam. There's a good chance I can just kind of stick him in the active. You can be anything, even if you are not that thing. Correct. Definitely. For instance, if I wanted to, be good at, sports, I can be anything, although I won't be good at sports. Although, I guess Pokemon counts as a sport, technically. If chess counts as a sport, Pokemon trading card game does too. Finally, Rabsca can be out. Yes. And it matters a lot more in this matchup, because he doesn't play Dusk to kill it either. Bro, does he even have Evo TM? If he doesn't... Wait, if he doesn't have Evo TM, that's crazy. Surprised he didn't retreat to Buddy, to be honest. I feel like I definitely use my own Evo TM here. Put on, yeah, I did put on Buddy, I think. Okay, let's see. I can set up a Pidgeot. Wait, I can just set up everything. Goodness. Ultra Ball. Evo TM. Ultra Ball, the biggest question is, what do I discard? Boss's Orders and... probably Iono. Yeah. Get the Pidgeot. Okay, that was weird. I should not have called it Pidgeot. Okay. And quickly search. Let's see. What stage 1s are not in deck? Charmeleon. That's a sign from another Charmander to me. Just in case. And then I Evo TM everything else up. Actually, I should have probably gotten a Poffin, but that's okay. Evolve the Rellor and the Bidoof. I like this a lot. Doop doop badoop. Badoop doop. Badoop doop. And this is honestly like a checkmate scenario. Bad Ninja Boy for talking like that. Sorry. For example, I'm an apple. I'm glad you're an apple, Woffs. Glad you're enjoying yourself. I think the judge call has gotten me off the rails. Bad Ninja Boy for talking like that. True. Probably shouldn't use Gen Alpha slang. Really hard not to call this Fezandipiti though. Sorry. I'm sorry to my dear viewers' ears. I apologize. Okay. Mind Ruler. That's actually crazy. That has so much aura though. That play is like the #1 play for aura. If you wanted aura, doing that just seals so much of it. Hey, what? That's insane. I mean, have I just won, basically? Like, legitimately, what is there for my opponent to do at this point? I guess there is a big concede button, but, I mean, he could try to do something, but that's insanity. Quick search for a boss on Dreepy? Bro, what? Actually crazy game. Good thing it's best of 3, because that gives my opponent at least a chance to do something. Who knows how much that something is, but it's something, most likely. And now just Burning Darkness. Love to see it. Yeah, Rellor is dangerous. I want a boss again, but I kind of need a Pal Pad if I want to do that. Which is whatever. If I don't have Pal Pad. I guess I should have counter-catchered over boss. I didn't actually realize. I was behind on prizes. I technically could have counter-catchered, but it's okay. I didn't need to. It just maybe would have been smart. Lumineon. 2 prizer on the field. Burning Heartness. What? What did I say with an accent? Ooh. Yarvin. Candy Stone. Oh wait, I technically need to update my record. I'm technically 2-1. According to the, machinations of the universe. Okay. Use Forest. He does get a Pult. Good for him. I noticed a distinct lack of the crystal off of Arven. Oh, right, because he doesn't play crystal. That means he's guaranteed not to get an attack. A pad. No, okay, that's fine. Is he gonna Budew item lock me? Wouldn't surprise me. He does in fact Budew. Alright, I'm just hitting. Definitely should have counter-catchered last turn instead of what I actually did, but that's okay. I'm fine. Oh, couldn't into quick search first, but... Oh, Charmeleon is not even there. I guess I could double turbo and just set up Pidgeot as an attacker. Because it is a solid attacker to establish. And then I get to draw some cards. Good Arven. Get like a candy. I guess I could get a tool. I don't need the tool, but I could get the tool. Might as well. Just thin, thin, thin. Thinning is generally considered winning in this game. Burning Darkness. Yay. Yo, what's up? Welcome, Joseph. Playing a tournament match, despite the fact that the tournament didn't pair us because of a glitch. But good to see you. Rackloak. Recon Directive. Looks like he might be trying... How do you reset the tournament anyway? Okay, excuse me. Talking to the judges a little bit. Alright. Lumineons. Both Lumineons down now. AK, both Gust targets down now. For spin. He does get an attack. Doesn't even kill Blizzard though. Does damage it, but it doesn't kill it. This Rabsca is insane! Alright. Spoons. Do you have any Master Set binders, or do you only do PCD online? I do not have Master Set binders because I generally play competitively. I do play in person a lot. But because I play the competitive game, I don't really collect cards. At least not in the same way a lot of people do. I don't just amass cards. I generally just get the cards I need for a competitive deck. Alright, let's see. I'm not item locked. That's a good sign. I don't know what's in my deck. I want to Turo, actually, if I can. That seems good. And then Super Rod back the energy. Candy up to Zard. Infernal Rain. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's crazy how hard the judges have to work to make a workaround for the game messing up. I don't need these. Just burn them. And Sizers. Interesting. And then I will just hit for 210. Yeah, I'd like to start playing the actual game, but mainly now I collect one set. Only around 10 cards. Nice! 10 cards for Battle Styles. That's actually really close. I'm glad. Battle Styles is actually a really good set. Because the format was, I didn't like the format right before that. Battle Styles came, And I honestly think Battle Style saved the Sword and Shield era. That specific set, I hated Sword and Shield until Battle Styles, which seemed to fix at least a lot of the issues that I had with earlier Sword and Shield. So Battle Styles is a very just good set, in my opinion, just in my heart. I love it. Because competitively, I feel like it saved the game. We all know you like Fusion Strike more. Okay, I played Mew, but I admit Fusion Strike was not a very good mechanic. Also, the set was so outrageously large for no good reason. Because what they did is all the sets throughout the year, they decided we're going to remove like 30 cards and move them to the next set for some reason. And then what they decided is, oh, every next set has had like 30 cards moved over. So you know what, let's add like all those extra cards to Fusion Strike. And then it was like a over 300 card set for just no reason. And it wasn't fun. Like, okay, Mew is fun. But like, I just didn't think it was a good design. Like, I can enjoy a deck and also admit that it's designed horribly. And that's how I felt for Fusion Strike. I enjoy playing Fusion Strike, but oh my goodness, it was horribly designed. Like, actually, somewhat comedic how badly designed Fusion Strike was. Battle Styles is a great set, but it's overshadowed by Evolving Skies and the bad pull rates from that format. I was really started getting competitive. That's fair. Evolving Skies overshadows it. By the way, Evolving Skies is a great example of a competitive set, but also a collector set. So Evolving Skies, at the time, actually, wasn't super expensive. And then they also reprinted all the best cards later on. But it's also a great thing. Like, something like Prismatic Evolutions, I feel like it's only for collectors with, like, a common card and an uncommon card for players. Which just feels awful. But meanwhile, something like Evolving Skies felt great competitively and great for collectors. Shrouded Fable is actually not a bad example either. It was less towards collectors and more toward competitive than something like Evolving Skies. But that was fine, honestly. Because I honestly hate Evolving Skies. That's fair, Waft. I like Duraludon VMAX and Rayquaza VMAX both being in the set. They're just enjoyable cards. So, I mean, to be fair, Duraludon was a little bit of a pain sometimes, but I felt it was healthy for the format. I think Floodgates, which, like, block certain things, are really healthy in any trading card game, and the Pokemon TCG heavily underutilizes them. So I like when they finally do utilize them. Okay, I won game 1, on to game 2. That was a bloodbath. Okay, cool. So I was talking to the judge, because we're essentially almost playing it through Discord at this point for some things. Let's see if my opponent's going first or second. He has not replied. Alright, my opponent's going second. Do you like best of 3 or best of 1 more? That's a really good question. Okay, so it depends. So I like best of 1 Swiss and best of 3 Top Cut for League Cups. Reason is League Cups I expect to be a little bit shorter, a little bit less intensive. When I could go to a League Cup and I hear, today we're playing best of 3, my, like, I just immediately feel tired just because I don't want a best of 3 cup. But best of 3 top cut is good. One nice thing, the one reason for that is that League Cups are I was gonna say, sorry, I'm thinking about my setup. Oh right, League Cup, you can lose a match in the best of 1 Swiss and still make top cut. This entire season, there has never been a League Cup where I did not make top cut and I did not misplay. There's never been one where that both happened. So if I didn't make top cut, it's because I misplayed in some way in every single League Cup I participated in. So that's a good sign of the skill involved, I feel like. Let's see, starting with Buddy is weird. Ultra Balling Way double boss is just weird. Any way this happens, it's weird. If you're gonna Buddy, I could technically lose a Rare Candy. He's not Evo Tamming if he's Budding. It's another interesting thing to note. Boss, I could get a Pidgeotto set up, weirdly enough. That actually kind of makes sense, although I'm doing that, I probably don't need the Ultra Ball here. Lumineon. Oh wait, Lumineon for Iono actually seems... Oh, I guess I can't get Seal Soon if I get Iono about that. And it puts the... Okay. I actually do think I just get Pidgeotto. Because I'm expecting him to Budew. Actually, I'm almost certain he is going to. If he doesn't, though, I just screwed up pretty bad. I guess I'm fine still. Pidgeotto. Yeah. Does Arven I get Rabsca or something? He also misplayed and won a cup? Yeah. Oh, by the way, I didn't reply to you, Joseph. I hate when people do it for the money. Oh, wait, let me see. For Dragon 9 Love Tower, remember? Yeah. Evolving Skies, people definitely just do things for the money. I feel like collecting for the money is lame. Now, if you're playing a tournament for money, that's different. Now, don't get me wrong. If I ever do, on the hobby, my adulthood, but none of you sell them, but couldn't sell all my... Yeah. Definitely. That's kind of my thing. So, I sell cards I win from tournaments. I go to tournaments, I have fun, because my priority is competitive. I get prizing from the tournament, and I use that to pay for more tournament entries by selling the cards I get. For instance, I went to a League Cup. I'm actually going to the same location for a League Cup tomorrow. And at that League Cup, I wasn't... Geez, my mind is, like, fried. Oh, at the League Cup, I pulled a Latios EX, and I sold it. And that essentially got me my entry into their next League Cup, which is great. It actually got me way more than that, but yeah. So it was just nice to be able to sell my winnings in order to get entry into the next tournament. Another time I went to, like, a one with $1,000 in prizing. I won the tournament. And I took some of the prizing as just store credit. I could have taken as cash, but they gave slightly more as store credit. And I'm like, because I'm always going to be going back to the store for more tournaments, I'm going to do that. And the rest is cash. So it was nice. Alright, sorry, I'm talking to my opponent now. I'll actually bring it over here. Alright. Well, I am technically 3-1, I guess. This game is so messed up. Okay, so let's see. The pairings, okay. I'm there. Okay. Winner. Loser of W3-2 is who I should be fighting. W3-2. Hey, it actually isn't completely broken on that side. Now, when it gets down to me, the entire loser bracket's just broken. Just make sure he just keeps it safe, for sure. Yeah, I actually sold the Latios for less than it was worth, just because I didn't realize the value, but yeah. I'm not ever going to sell mine. My cards will go to my niece if I ever get out of it. That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah. I've got a lot of cards that I'd probably pass on to my children. Although my children, I'd probably also teach how to play the game and play with the new cards. I don't know what's happening in my match. Yeah. Blaziken. I'm supposed to play a Drago, but opponent is gone. I don't know where they went. If your opponent is gone, Blaziken, that's essentially a win. I do a judge call on whatever your previous game is. Okay, she will, or I will ban her. Dr. Alfred, what? So I'm 3-1, I guess, with all this. My opponent didn't realize Raps go well. Okay. Let's see. At least my next opponent, in theory, actually plays around. What are the two things I could fight, actually? So I'd be fighting W3-2, right? Right? And yes, okay, W3-2. Winner 3-2. So, one of you. I'm either going to be fighting another Pult that also does not have Dusknoir, or Gardevoir with Rabsca. Either way, I should be favored. That's very good. Bane is going. Looking to see if my mom's parents still have the old cards to build a base set binder. Ooh, wow. They have base set cards. That's awesome. Alright, next match will start soon. I will be right back. Give me like 1 minute and I'll be back. Swoop. I'm back. Bane is in the DC. Oh. Okay. So you're gonna Bane me. Looks like you sent me this. For context. Okay, that's what... That's pretty interesting context. So you're gonna... When you say you're gonna Bane me... Yes, that's what you mean. Okay. Interesting. My opponent... W3-2, right? Sorry. Wait. Greninja... Oh, gosh. Oh. Where am I supposed to go on the bracket? Who am I supposed to be against? Jack Daniel? Oh, wait, Jack Daniel. Wait. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, Jack Daniel. Okay, I'm fighting Jack Daniel. Yes. Wait, what? Oh, because he lost. Right. He goes down the loser bracket. So, Jack Daniel. Okay. Okay, Jack Daniel. So I gotta wait for him to show up. Alright. Fighting Jack Daniel, it appears. Should be a good matchup because it's the same matchup of Dragapult without Dusknoir. But my opponent does have to at least send me the IGN. Facebook Ninja taking things out of context again. Yeah, possibly. Anyway. I can take things out of context all I want. My stream. Alright. Let's see if he can reply. He better get back. Also, I do need to look at his list and have it up. Who's this? Oh, I can't actually see him because of streamer mode. I don't know what his name is. I was gonna see if I could find him on Limitless to see if he's part of the glitched players. Dang, now I'm fighting alcohol. What? I don't know what that means, Dr. Alfred. But it's worrisome. I'm definitely not. Oh, what? Is my opponent gonna show up? My goodness, I'm like waiting for Jack Daniel. Oh, I get it now. Fighting alcoholism, because my opponent's name is Jack. Ignore me. My brain is so fried from this tournament messing up that all I can do is talk about nonsense and play pokey. Yes, Jack Daniel's a whiskey brand. I didn't even see that in the chat. I knew that, and yet my brain just said no. Yeah, I get it. I'm normally not that slow to jokes. I mean, I'm slow to understand jokes, but that slow is problem. Okay, my opponent's not showing up, so what do I do? Hey, if what I do is get a free win, then I am happy. It's only 10 p.m. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised, actually. So... I'm asking the judge to try and reach my opponent in Limitless, since Limitless is glitched and he doesn't seem to be replying on Discord. Maybe the alcoholism is in fact getting to him. Oh my goodness. So, let's just see how this goes. The good thing is, it should be a really favored matchup. Also, blank olive. Huh. How did someone get a round 1 bye? Was there not 32 players? Don't know how that worked. He's a Claw. He should be a good matchup. So my opponent after Jack Daniel, which I think Jack Daniel's in theory a free win. I would like... You want an upgrade? You want an upgrade of me? Really? You need an upgrade of the current Caleb mod? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna get in the call of the judges again. Real quick. Actually, I can have it here, sure. My opponent doesn't seem to have replied. Are you trying to reach out to him on Limitless?
Yeah, I'm fixing something for Storm right now, and then I'm reaching out to Jack
oh, wow.
Daniel.
You got a Storm, too. That's... Wow, you got a lot. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Okay, hi, I'm back. Oh, XR, did you miss everything? Did you miss the entire broken bracket? Okay. For reference, okay, so it shows me here. Currently on the bracket, I'm right here. Effectively, but I've been playing games in Discord to try and fix things. Yes, that's how broken it's been since you've been gone, XR. So, yeah, it's a problem. Yes, you did see that? Okay. This is actually crazy. Oh my goodness, you know. So once the organizer fixes things for a storm, he is gonna help find my opponent. I cannot believe that this, with all the issues already happening, there's also a huge storm in his house. That's like that could also probably interfere with his connection. That's actually like, okay, we should take the show, or I guess not show. Why did I say show? I'm such a zoomer. The book, A Series of Unfortunate Events, and just put this Pokemon tournament as it. And if I win the tournament, what makes it even more fun is, it has a happy ending, which I haven't actually read the books. I know the show was an interesting ending. I wouldn't say happy; it made no sense, but whatever. Come on. Anyway, I want to start a random match to give y'all something to watch, but also my opponent should just show up any second, and I don't want to concede. Although to be fair, I do lose nothing for conceding until I reach Master League. So if there's no punishment for conceding, I could play, although maybe it's even worse for the viewers if I play a match and then stop it. I guess I could look more at the metagame. I didn't look at all of it. Somehow, I've had all this blank time and I haven't. Talked about the Gardevoirs, talked about Pulse. The Pulse without the Dusk, which by the way, no Dusk in Pulse is really... Oh, my opponent's here! Hey! Thank you so much, opponent. Remove a random person. No, I can't remove you. Because Greninja guy. Too pog of a name. I sent a request. Gosh. Okay. Now I got my next opponent, who is another Pult without Dusknoir. aka another matchup that should be significantly favored due to Rabsca. What are their trainer points? I haven't played in like 3 months. Trainer points? Trainer points are crystals. They're literally just crystals. They change them to trainer points. Because instead of fixing the glitches in Pokemon TCG Live, why not instead change crystals to trainer points, but they do the exact same thing. Also, coins are gone. Also, this is what credits look like now. I don't even ask anymore. Every single update on Live is just like, why? Just why? Has he accepted my request? I don't actually know. But yeah. My opponent actually... Cool. Oh, there we go. There's my opponent. Sorry, I'm going silent because I'm talking to judges and my opponent. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Why aren't there trainer... Okay. Oh, yeah, that's much more important. Yeah. It's like, why do they need to change trainer points when there's, like, so many glitches in the game? Do I want to go first? He Budews me so early that I feel like I just go second. Because as long as I set up, I just win. But if I go first, Buddy can say, no, you're never setting up. Rabsca immediately out of the gate. I love this start. Technically, it doesn't have everything. It doesn't need to. It's good. Okay, so this is like, I guess, my 5th match. Technically. Okay. Passes. Yay. Oh my gosh. Commander. Or Rellor. Oh, I priced no stage 1s either. Arven for the Poffin. And the Evolution Technical Machine. Maybe that wasn't... it's fine. I was like, maybe that wasn't optimal, but I think it's okay. Do this, do this. Because I think I can TM Evo next turn. If he goes for like a Budew attack, I can TM Evo next turn really easily. I'm going to hold on to this. I mean, I could lose it. If I lose it, I can get Lumineon and play right now. I'm going to wait. If I wait, he Ionos me. No, I can't do it anyway, so yeah, I pass. Is it best of 3? It is, in fact, best of 3. But this is like a way favored matchup anyway, so I feel like I win best of 3 anyway. But yeah, it is in fact best of 3 and has been this whole time, crazily enough. So you are playing this round? Yes, this is an actual tournament round. Use Ultra Ball. I considered it to get like Lumineon, but I ultimately decided not to. But I'm realizing now I'm stupid because I can't use it next turn if he Budews. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I should have used it. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, you can't TM Evo now, though. Yeah. I forgot about Buddy. Because I should have used it. I just forgot about Buddy. To be fair, if I set up Rabsca, do I really care that much? Because I just have Rare Candy Zard immediately after he does something. So I guess I don't have to worry as much. Now, it definitely wasn't the correct play. Because I kind of neglected to think about by item lock, which is weird because that's like the main thing he already has on his board. But whatever. It's alright. Even if I don't draw energy, as long as I have Rabsca, I'm probably okay. Interesting. Pollen? Why did it seem like it would let me attach T and Evo in between turns? Oh, come on. The biggest annoying thing is he could, like, gust Rabsca. And that could actually be somewhat problematic, but... What's funny is if he put out Collapse, I probably would be, like... I guess I could be discarding Pidgey if I was going to Evo TM. But actually, the fact he had Collapse immediately makes it just so much weaker to go for plays I would otherwise go for. Like, to have Lumineon play is so much weaker, because it's useful with Forge Shield Stone. But if I had to, like, discard a Charmander, that's not worth it, because you can Gust knock out a Charmander. And if I had to discard a Pidgey, then Evo TM's only getting Charmeleon. And I'm just leaving a liability on the field. So the fact he had Collapsed Stadium, the fact he played 2 Collapse, means I'm actually totally fine with that. I guess knowing he plays 2 Collapsed Stadium means I actually made the right choice, despite the fact that I didn't check the deck list well enough to know that it was. Top deck of fire, please, or anything, really. You can just keep doing me. Okay. Recon Directive. A Recon Directive. And Recon Directive. And possibly Recon Directive if he finds it. That's crazy. This is Dragapult. When does Dragapult ever have 11 card hand? That's not Dragapult. That's not a Dragapult thing. But it has happened here. I mean, it's definitely working for him. At least to some extent. My biggest worry is he's just gonna, like, Gust Rabsca, and I'm just gonna be like, uh-oh, what do I do now? Probably some weird Thorton play. Find me, Evo TM! You know... That's not terrible. Also, the longer he takes to set up, the safer I feel. I'm assuming he's gonna Iono at the same turn he takes a knockout. And he's probably gonna knock out Rabsca. The good thing is if he knocks out Rabsca, I mean I have Fezandipiti to set up and stuff. But yeah, he's probably just like setting up his board to be like absolutely insane, especially because he plays 2 Turo. I mean, I play Turo Pal Pad, but he has 2 Turo. So Turo does actually give him some interesting potential to win, even if he's not really damaging my bench. Does he break the Budew? He evolved, which theoretically means he breaks the Budew. Doesn't guarantee it. But it seems like if he's evolving, he's very much incentivized to break the Budew because he's not going to be able to drag flow. He Ionos, and then he's probably going to break the Budew. By hitting into Fez, most likely. And then I just have to find thing off Iono. That's actually pretty bad. I mean, it's not just complete trash, but it's not very good. I was expecting better from the game. That's disappointing. At least he can't damage my bench. Probably like, what, bring up Charmander? At least I can get like Pidgeot set up. And of course he just bosses Pidgeotto. Which is would be insane. This is actually problematic to an extent. Super rod. I mean, I get back Fezandipiti if I do that, which is something. I mean, probably just boss the Reapy. I could even start powering up the Pidgeotto as the Pidgeot as an attacker if I want. Oh, actually, can just attack with double turbo. Blazing Destruction to discard the stadium is interesting, but most likely not worthwhile. An energy on the Charmeleon to go. I'll just hold the energy, I think. It could go with some kind of Evo, TM, or weird stuff. I don't know. I don't know anymore. The good thing is if he takes enough prizes, my Zard does just kill his Pole easily. He needs a boss on my Pidgeotto, and I'm expecting he has it, although I do not know for sure. And of course he needs an energy retreat, but that's significantly easier for him to set up. It's crazy how I'm not item locked, and yet I'm still not doing anything. Okay, Arven. Poffin Rescue Orb, yep. Yeah, wait, he Arven. That means he's not bossing. That's a great sign, actually. If he's not bossing, I'm, in theory, at least somewhat safe. Not completely safe, but, I mean, he knocks out, I Unfair Stamp. And Unfair Stamp is very strong. I also can hit, I can hit him for 120 with Pidgeot EX, actually, after the Stamp as well. Yeah, I actually have some good things I can do now. Well, I guess I'm Pidgeotting for the Stamp, so that's not quite as easy. Was the argument to attach an energy ahead of time, but okay. Quick search for the Unfair. No, I prized it! Iono, right? I have to get a new hand, so I Iono. I definitely feel like... There's an argument I Gust the Dracloak, actually. There's a few reasons. I mean, just taking the knockout on it, of course, as a prize is good. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know. Let's see what I find. Now, if I don't find a way to get another Mander, I actually might have cooked myself. Okay, I'm good. Oh, that's actually a pretty good Iono. I'm very content with that. I don't like how fragile... Wait, if I retreat to this, then Arven is just insane, right? Yeah. Because he knocks us out, then I can one-hit his Dragapult from then on. And if I can one-hit his Dragapult, I should be able to seal the game pretty well. Double rescue board. Yep. Triple recon directive. We'll see if he finds a boss in his orders. If he does, I'm assuming he hits into Pidgeot to try and mess up my prize trade. Which definitely could mess up my prize trade. There's a very good argument I should have just attached like a Charmander or something for some kind of Radzard play, but I didn't. This is nuts. Another Dragapult. him on the active. Patches, and he's just gonna jet headbutt. Yeah. So now the prize trade is actually way in my favor, because Defiance Band can just allow me to take 2 prize, 2 prize. Then the last one I'm not behind, so it's a little bit harder, but still probably manageable. Arven. For Defiance Band, I do have to find a way to set up another Zard in theory. Which would probably be like Super Odd Poffin. I can't. Oh, I could Night Stretcher for a Mander. I honestly think I just Night Stretcher for the Charmander. Yeah. Oh, but it's not perfect. I guess I'm not expecting it to be perfect, am I? Well, I have to Turo immediately after I attack, so. Ah! Gosh. I don't know. That's probably the wrong choice, but it's too late now. Quick search. Wait! Zard's not in deck? Why is Zard not in deck? Did I prize all my Zards? I didn't realize I prized all my Zards. That's actually insane. How did I not realize that I prized every single Charizard that I play? No! Now I'm having to go with, what, like a Radzard attack or something? I guess, yeah, I'm having to go for Radzard. I didn't realize I prized all my EXs. Well, I'm, like, in trouble now. Oh, no. I should have also maybe used Super Odd. There's nothing really like Super Odd. I didn't realize all of my Manders are down like that. That's just crazy to me. That all Zards are prized. I mean, I only play 2, but still. Boss, he's going after Rabsca, I assume? Chameleon. So, let's see. If I attack with Radzard, that does not work at all, because he just kills it. If I try to set up another Pidgey, he can just Gust it, but I still think that's my only option, is to evolve up a second Pidgeot and power it up. Why are my prize cards messing me up so much? Oh my gosh. He plays 3 boss, he's only down 1. That's actually crazy. Oh, I should have... I guess that's fine. Get the Pidgey. I am appalled. I cannot believe it. Unbelievable. Actually atrocious luck. At this point, I can bench more things because a Gust wins anyway. Also, if I want to attack that one as well. I definitely shouldn't have quick searched ahead of time either. What the heck? Skill issue? Bruh. Oh, okay. Night Stretcher can't even get an energy because I messed it up. What can I attack with? I think I have to go to game 2, don't I? I have to go to game 2, I think. Well, I mean, technically he doesn't win this turn, but then what do I do? Like, retreat into Fezandipiti? I can Ultra Ball for something. I guess. Fezandipiti technically does survive an attack from the Dragapult. So if I need to stay alive for a turn, that's like my only option. Of course, Dracloak just finds a boss. At this point, I actually think I just concede and go to game 2. Seems like a scoop angle. Yep. Alright. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Right. This is what it was. Thank goodness it's best of 3. This is a way favored matchup. How much time has passed since I started this match? Can you check, someone in chat, check how long I've been in this match? So, yes, if someone in chat, like XR or something, could definitely let me know how much time I should have played so far. It's 55 minutes. I announced while we were flipping the coin of the match, when my match had started. So the timer should be based on that. 15 minutes, almost exactly. Thank you. Gotta stop starting Radzard. Holy cow. At least I'm like going second. 15 minutes is actually way less than I thought, so it felt long, but it really wasn't. So I may have to play you next round. I think it's very likely. This matchup is significantly favored for me, so it's likely that you'll have to fight against me. Retreats to the Budew. Can't use it because he's going first. And passes. Good. Okay, let's see. Poffin's good. Let's see. Rabsca. Okay, Rabsca's not prize. I was like, is it prize? Okay, thank goodness. Set up Pidgeotto. Or do I set up Bibarel? I think I set up Bibarel. I think it's just slightly better. I guess I maybe even have a chance to set up both, but is Evo TM prized? Evo TM is in fact prized. That could possibly change things. Lumineon prized. Lumineon's prized. I feel like that changes this matchup, like, a lot. That I prize, like, every single relevant piece in existence. That's kind of crazy, actually. I could Iono to set up. I think I do. I also probably Ultra Ball away something. That does get rid of my Charmeleon if I like Iono, but whatever. I do have to Iono, because I have to get more in play before the inevitable lockdown of my hand. Azard is prized, by the way. Thank you. Not both, though. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Arven. No Evo TM because it's freaking prized. Why are my prize cards so atrocious? I feel like I just get these. I have to get Rabsca in play. There's an argument I like Ultra Ball for Rabsca and hold the hand and then I Iono the next turn, but it's not what I did. How do you feel about your matchup against me? I didn't even look. You're playing control, I think, so I don't know. But it looks like I might actually lose this matchup that I'm playing right now. Because I am bricking like crazy. It's not even funny. Although Arven does technically give me a chance to stay in the game, at least. Also, my opponent plays Halucha, which is interesting. I'm probably going to have to, like, boss and hope my opponent doesn't buddy if I boss. Hope my opponent either misses a buddy or just has to retreat and it messes him up. Like, I'm not out of this. The good thing is Thorton allows me to set Rellor again pretty easily. But it's certainly not ideal. Oh, boy. Problem is, he could technically knock out two guys at once. I almost feel like I have to go for the Bidoof. Because he could knock out two Charmanders. Although I guess if he's doing that, he's leaving Rellor in play. And I have Thorton still. So I'll do this. This seems somewhat manageable. Not good. But I mean, I haven't lost the game at least. I want to boss stall to prevent Budew, but I don't think that's an option. Because I have to Arven to get myself ready for setup of this immediately after he knocks me out. Or maybe I don't. Like, I could miss... No, I can't miss a turn. There's no way I can safely miss a turn. In fact, I think it has to get Stamp. Which is a pain, but... whatever, no choice. And my turn. Stop starting Radzard, I know, right? Lost Sky earlier, both my Celine's flipped double tails and a prize 0 Iono, so I decked out. Oh, wow. He's getting very lucky. Game 1 I prized double Zard, and this game I am bricking a shockingly large amount. But I haven't lost yet. It's just absolutely terrifying. So, until I fully lost the game, I'm not throwing in the white flag. Thortoning Radzard into a Charmander is actually something I didn't consider, although it means I'm not setting up Rellor into a Rabsca if I do that, so it's probably not worthwhile right now. But the worry is just the possibility of Halucha wrecking my board. But thankfully that possibility isn't super high. Itchy Pollen, yep. Let's see. What do I find? Rabsca? Fire is not awful. Actually, I could attach a fire here. Or I could attach a fire anywhere. Fire on the active is kind of interesting. Because Thorntoning it into a Charmander does technically allow it to kill my opponent. I need to find another fire. I can't Evo TM because I prized Evo TM, but maybe I can do something. Attach there. That sets me up for a possible Thornton play, and if I don't get the Thornton play, I'm still alive. Isn't Pokemon such a fun game? The worst thing about this is he can get down Radiant Alakazam and start pinging my bench with his own Budew damage. Which is so demented. But yeah, Radiant Alakazam can legitimately start using that Budew to kill my Rellor slowly. I want him to attack me. I really want him to attack me. Okay, he gets back fired. That makes me think he's attacking. He's probably Ionoing as well is the problem. But we'll see. Is he Ionoing or is he just hitting? Hawlucha. That allows him to kill a Charmander if he leaves a Rellor alive. Or if he bosses, he can kill both Charmanders. Which is kind of what he Ionios me. That's not a boss. It means I might not be able to set up another Rellor, possibly. That's not awful. Let's see, is he killing the Rellor? Or is he killing a Charmander? He does kill the Rellor. Okay. Another thing is, I don't need to immediately set up Rabsca necessarily. Love to. But I can't find it. Don't particularly feel that's the end of the world. Top deck Ultra Ball, please. It's not a great top deck. I think I have to Arven for Unfair. I don't particularly want to do that. But I do believe it is my only viable option. Super odd those back? Probably, yeah. Because Unfair Stamp seems like the only way that I don't just lose on the spot. Let's take Forexel Stone out or something. I mean, or Defiance Band. Defiance Band is actually interesting. If I get on Charmeleon, although he likely draws into Augusta Charmeleon, and then that cooks me. So just Unfair Stamp. Stamp. If I don't set up Zard... Crazy thing is that could actually... Oh wait, that's Bibarel here. Can't discard Rabsca very easily, but kind of... I mean, I feel like I can get a board without Rabsca now. And I can still possibly set up Rabsca at some point, but this allows me to Fezandipiti afterwards. Which is quite good to have as an option. Good. Very good. I don't want to Ultra Ball Thornton if I can avoid it, and I think I can avoid it for now. Candy to Zard. I will Infernal Rain. I might have to Ultra Ball away Thornton anyway, but I don't know. Might keep it. It's the problem is there's nothing to I can Poffin for something to go with Thornton, but there's also nothing good to Poffin for. 1, 2. I also notice there's like 1 energy into it. If I Ultra Ball, I can get Fezandipiti to draw some cards. Fezandipiti is a really easy target, though, so probably not worthwhile. Burning Darkness for 240. Good luck, I gotta go to UXR. I have a pun. Alright, Wasp, what's your pun? Sorry, I didn't check the chat for a sec, because I was really locked into the game. Because it's close. But it's actually winnable. Somehow. In fact, wait, if I evolve to Zard, I'm actually in a pretty good position because my board is entirely things that he just can't easily deal with. He hits me. He cannot damage Charmeleon. I'm glad he realized that. Some players might have not realized. Arven's very interesting. I feel like I keep it. I definitely set up Zard first, though, right? Do I have enough fire in deck to even use Zard? Oh, there's no Zard in deck, right? I'll try the Zard. That's true, I forgot about that. So I would have to set up a Super Rod. And I also need that for the energy. I probably shouldn't use the Ultra Ball, although using the Ultra Ball is okay. Because it thins my hand out so I can Bibarel, essentially, is the use of it. Yeah. Incisors? Pretty good, actually. I definitely will take that. And if I just knock out, that seems good. I will Arven first, for sure. Arven will be getting me Super Rod, because I need a Rod to do anything relevant. And also a Defiance Band. I will not use the Super Rod, I have to hold it. But next turn it should be enough to seal the game. I kind of like energy searching ahead of time. And then I will Burning Darkness for knockout. The worry is an Iono. That could certainly ruin me, which is why I energy searched ahead of time. Pick 2 prizes. What are they? Zard EX is there. And Fire Energy. That's actually amazing. Defiance Band. Okay, I was going to say Defiance Band Buddy would be annoying, but it's actually not a huge problem. I would love to Turo Bibarel if I can. Because the problem is him going to a 1-prize board does allow him to cause me issues. So my biggest worry is any issues caused by him setting up a single prize board. If he could also try to boss my Bibarel, that's a possible thing he would do. There's so many things he could try to mess me up. Truth will mess you up. Truth will mess you up. Alright. Waffs, I didn't see your pun. I don't know if you left because I didn't reply fast enough. Ultra Ball. Yep. Where'd you get Ultra Ball away? Oh, it hasn't finished yet. Lumineon, okay. Luminous Sign. What's he getting? A boss, maybe? Is he Ultra Ball away in Arven? Yeah, he Ultra Ball away in Arven, so I'm assuming he's getting a boss's orders off the Lumineon. But the fact that he put a 2-prizer in play makes me have Iono. Okay, it's an Iono, not a boss. The good thing is I don't see Dragapult. If he doesn't find a Dragapult off the Iono, that's great. If he does, it could be worrisome. Especially when that's when I draw. Oh, no. No! Wait, actually... Oh, no, he kills Bibarel, so I don't have access to Bibarel either. That was actually really bad draws off Iono. There's a good chance this leads to me literally losing the game. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. So, if I get the Zard, I should win. I have to get the Zard though. And it's on the bottom, so I have to find a different way to get it. Come on! Poffin is useless. I actually think I'm losing this match, and that makes me so mad. No! So what, boss Lumineon and pray he doesn't have energy. That's essentially what I'm doing. You do not have the energy, although chances are he does. He plays, what, 6? He has 4 down? Do meta decks where Ray-Bans? Oh, no. Oh, also Rescue Board wins. He wins! Oh my gosh. I cannot believe it. That matchup should have been like an automatic win, but I bricked so bad both games. Game 1, prize double Zard. Game 2, prize both Evolution TM. And I also prize for Lumineon. Alright, well, I'm out of the tournament now. Ah, that's disappointing. Alright. That's too bad. Well. 3-2. That's so tough. Because that matchup, in theory, is really good for me. Darn. All right. Well, that's the stream. I'm out now. 3-2 out of the tournament. Too bad. It's whatever. I think I'll be running another one of these and I might play in it. I am actually shocked to lose against that deck because it should be really favored. Now, I think there's an argument I could have played it better, which was to hold Ultra Ball in my hand and use it to try and set up Rabsca before the Iono. But if I'd done that there, the Iono pulls me into, like, nothing. I'm kind of surprised his Iono against me found me absolutely nothing as well. And of course, my prize cards were pretty bad. Anyway, it's alright. Happens sometimes. First loss probably was more my fault than that one. But I enjoyed myself. Hope y'all enjoyed too. See y'all. Goodbye.